Hey, welcome back to another Montreal Canadian play-by-play with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on amazing, great Tuesday night, March 25th, 2025. Right here. Yep. Yes, the Montreal Canadiens are still the World Cup number 2 of the playoff 2024-2025. They hold 1 point over the New York Canadiens with 1 game in hands. They have 1 point in front of the Rangers with 2 games in hands. And they are 2 points in front of the Columbus Blue Jackets with 2 games in hands. And Montreal Canadiens play another, the biggest game of the year tonight, at the St. Louis, the Blues, where both teams are the best team in the NHL since February 22nd. A Montreal Canadiens have a record of 8-1-3. The Blues are 12-2-2. What a great turnover since the new head coach Jim Montgomery behind the bench of the Blues. Montreal Canadiens start the first game of the next 4 road trip, 4 game for the Montreal. They play tonight against the Blues, following the Flyers Thursday night, the Carolina Hurricane Friday night, and Sunday they're going to play against the Florida Panthers, and then they return at home next Tuesday, 7 days from tonight, again the Florida Panthers again. So Montreal Canadiens, the next 4 games, this is where I believe going to be the big deal for them. If they don't get 4 points at least, Montreal could be in the trouble when they return in Montreal next Tuesday. We'll see how they're going to do, of course, on the road. But this is a game Montreal Canadiens have a must to get at least 1 point tonight. We want to thank all the people. Click on the like or dislike. We love everyone here in the chat. No problem with that part. Hopefully, you already have a great start of the week and ready to rock and roll the game tonight. The Montreal Canadiens versus the St. Louis Blues. Montembeault returned between the pipe. If some of you thinking why Montembeault is not too bad, but honestly, they want to give everything to the Montembeault. Is a goaltender number 1 for the Montreal Canadiens, and he deserves to be there. Montembeault did not lose any game at the regular time since February 9 between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. If Montreal Canadiens, the first line looking great in the last couple of games, but the St. Louis Blues is better. The top 6 guys for the St. Louis Blues. Are you ready? And the last 10 games. Neighbors, 10 points. Thomas, 10 points. Budzik, 7 points. This is the first line. The second line, like us, we have Roy, Lenny, and New York. Them, Shine, 9 points. Holloway, third star of the week, 12 points. And they have also Jordan Kyrou, 12 points. It is what it is. So Montreal Canadiens have a huge challenge tonight against the Blues. We'll see how they're going to respond. And obviously for them, they have to be sure they don't take any penalty and they're still out of the box. The plan for the Martin St. Louis to have a better game, a better start of the game. Montreal struggling against the Colorado Avalanche last game. When they really let the Colorado dominate them in the first 2 periods of the game, they come back again for the 3rd time last week on the 3rd period, at least to get 1 point. But now it's Montreal Canadiens have to play a 60 minutes if they want to play one of the hottest team in the NHL. The St. Louis Blues have 6 W in the last 6 games. 10 games in NHL tonight. First of all, an impact for the Eastern playoff. The Ottawa Senators visit the Buffalo Sabres 1-1 at the beginning of the second period. Tkachuk's score is 29 goals of the year. And Quinn is 11 goals of the season. The Toronto Maple Leafs play the Flyers. So for the Flyers, they already eliminated. But Montreal played the Flyers Thursday night. Toronto lead 2-1. William Nylander, 39 goals. A machine as scorer, Nylander. This is a title player I would love to get for the Montreal Canadiens. He scored 35, 39, 40, 45 goals every single year. This is a title player Caulfield could become in NHL. The Lightning destroy right now. I said the word destroy the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-0 after 20 minutes. Anthony Cirelli was A little bit controversy selection for the Team Canada. Score is 25th, 26th goal of the year. Kyrou had 2 assists. The Nashville Predators, nowhere to find them since the beginning of the season, lead at 2-0 at the beginning of the second period against the Carolina Hurricane. Montreal play against the Carolina Hurricane Friday night. Is a team struggling, the Carolina Hurricane, the last couple of games. Montreal the Blues. The Golden Knights play the Wild. The Capitals play the Jets. This is a game of the of the night for me. That both teams lead the conference, the best teams since the beginning of the season, and we'll see what this could be. Maybe the matchup of the final Stanley Cup 2025. Finally, Detroit won a big game yesterday, 5-1 against Utah. Return on the ice, right? A back-to-back game. Tonight, they play the Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche is the third best team since February 22nd, behind the St. Louis Blues and the Montreal Canadiens. The Flames play tonight. Why the Flames not important? Because yes, the Flames is important because Montreal again hold the pick of the Calgary Flames. They don't finish at the bottom 10. And they play again the Kraken tonight. So hopefully the Flames can get a W. A little bit later tonight, the Rangers, another team behind them, Montreal Canadiens, play again the Listen Kings. The Kings destroyed the Boston Bruins 7-2 last game. Hopefully they can repeat the same kind of game. Montembeault between the pie, 25-21 is 6 for Montembeault tonight versus Jordan Binnington. Binnington has a 23, 21, and 4, 2.77, 0.898. This is a kind of number exactly like Montembeault. But we said at the St. Louis Blues, Binnington is the goaltender number 1 in NHL. By Montreal, we cannot say that. Larry Lavalley locked the door with a $10. And Larry Lavalley, the first goal of the night at the beginning of the game. The first best start, guys. Enjoy the game at the Hockey National Show. And let's celebrate the first super chat of the game. Thank you, Larry Lavalley. The first goal of the night, Larry Lavalley, $10 super chat, assisted tonight by Inartap, Dave Melançon, all the both assists on the goal of Larry Lavalley. Thanks a lot, Larry, to contribute every single time you can at the Hockey Nation, at Nation Game Start, guys. And we're going to carry on that game play by play. While behind the net on Montreal Canadiens, set up now by a little bit too far for Strabo. Support find to get the puck back. And down the puck outside the zone. Is going to recover now by the defenseman of the Blues. Return the puck to the board. The puck down behind Montembeault, chasing by Thomas, Robert Thomas. Intercept the puck, really bad play for net. Strabo, Montembeault make a save. A first mistake at the beginning of the game by Jaden Strabo. Strabo can have to be careful because Ken Cooley just wait for the comeback in the lineup. Really bad play by Jaden Strabo. Got sealed the puck. Forget the puck. Thomas recovering from the net. And then Neighbors, black shot by Thomas. By Montembeault, apologize on that one. In our topic in the house, Randy is in the house, Billy in the house. We have a killer in the house. Abby Nation is in the house. I'm going to try on everybody here. Don't forget, please click on like. Dave Melançon, A2 is in the house. Laurentien also in the house. We have Tony. Welcome back, Tony. PLW, go back in the house tonight. Roy from Bangkok is in the house. And we'll try to get this in. Louis Cannon is in the house tonight. Welcome. First time. Neon, welcome back. Brand Listen is in the house too. And I tried to pick up everybody here to get Rob in the house. Steven is in the house. Welcome all. Reggie, Sasha is in the house. Claude Richard, Billy again in our tap. Laurentien Neon. And the likes continue. Colby Dog is also in the house. Welcome back, everybody. If I forgot one of you guys, we apologize. Downbert, RJ Calabro, and Luciano Graziano is in the house, moderator. Thanks so much, everybody, to be part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on like, subscribe to our Canadian show. We are now on the way to get that. Try to pick up everyone here. Mash Mart is in the house tonight. Pizza. Salut, mon nom. Guy, Jérémy. There we go, guys. Caulfield didn't score the last 3 games for the Montreal Canadiens. And that's what we got, guys. Thanks for being part of the show. I'll go back and into the zone, recover by the Blues retrieve all the way behind the net now. Turn around by the defenseman. Set up the breakout now. Kill back Didi. And now finally, Justin Falk with a puck. Long stretch pass now attacking by the Blues around. Should puck hit maybe a Montembeault the shoulder. Recovery in front of net par le Montreal by Jacquard. Jacquard on the back end. Give back to the Warak. The was coming offensive side. Give back to Anderson. Anderson on the puck into Thomas. And tip by the Warak. Binnington make a save. Get out of the zone by the Blues again. On the back end now. Bring puck to Savard. Savard kick the puck with the hands. Recovery now by the Warak. Hand pass. It was the call for the referee. 6 points the last 4 games for Christian de Barak. What a great start for the old man. Not the old man, but the men have played a lot of game with the Montreal Canadiens. Now we have a new plus coming for both teams on the ice. Luc Fortin knocked the door. Welcome back, Luc. Thanks again, Larry Lavalley. Butch, welcome. Thanks again for all the likes. We like the like button. Thanks so much. We try to get another 100 likes if it's possible tonight. And maybe push all the way to 200. We'll see what happens. Fassa is a center right now. Ex Dallas Star. Play a good role on the 4 line with Walker, Torochenko also for the Blues, winning first face-up on the Montreal Canadiens, but intercept barely by Henneman. The puck bouncing on the defensive side. Recovery on the all the way behind the net of the Blues. Win the puck DD to Falk. When they get out the zone, pass a Belin was Cam Fuller. Now shoot the puck by Fresca. Block shot by Savard. Savard return the puck outside on the back ends. Thanks again for all the likes. Recovery now by Justin Falk. We know the Blues play without a couple of players, the Bushnevich, and also one of the player injury with Perenko. So this is a team work hard. The Blues every single game under Jim Montgomery, and we'll see what happening for the Montreal tonight. Animal get the puck outside zone at the neutral zone. Right? Try to get a puck by Evans. Lufal got the puck. Finally, new plus coming for both teams. 16-20 to go remaining on this first period, and the puck go back to D. Now the puck back in front of Montreal. Attacking now. Two assistants coming now. A turn around like that by neighbor. Try to get a puck around. Finally, keep the puck, protect the puck all the way back. Put in front of the net. Intercept by Suzuki. Suzuki get a puck. Intercept again by the Blues. Until Caulfield find a way the puck outside the zone. We're going to retrieve now on the defensive side of the Blues. Now stretch pass now. Attacking by Bolduc. The rookie, Zach Bolduc, have a great year with the St. Blues his first year. Go behind the net now. Bolduc play solid. He plays solid hockey with his teammates, Wiseman, Lightmate, Thomas, and of course, neighbor. Go back now, behind the net by Suzuki, intercept the puck, give back to Madison. Madison looking now, pass again, neutral zone to Sakaski, intercept by Madison, give back to Suzuki, attacking now. Suzuki hold the puck a little bit longer, turn around, down the puck behind the net, intercept by goaltender Binnington, give back to the D. Now the Blues try to puck outside zone. Finally, they did for the bench, attacking on neutral zone. And for the bench now, Montreal, turn around by Kyrou. Jordan Kyrou, 12 points at his last 10 games. The puck go outside zone, intercept at the blue line for the Blues, return back deep in the zone by Tucker. Now, trouble behind the net now, give back to his teammate Hudson. Hudson use the board, intercept by Kyrou again, give back now to Shine. Shine now, lead back to the deep. Tucker should the puck, Montembeault make a save, no rebound. And we create another whistle by the goaltender Montreal Canadiens. Combination. And we have A2. We go get the shot of this period. Guy, about that one over there. Edward, welcome also in the house tonight from Philippines. Thanks everybody to click on the likes or dislike. It's okay. It is what it is. Yourself now on the left side of Montembeault. 0 shots at the beginning of this game for the Montreal Canadiens, by the way. Welcome back, Guy. Go behind the net now. Montembeault intercept. Get back to Strobel. Strobel back to Hudson. Hudson now looking out from the point in front of the net, in front of the bench. Now the puck by Montreal Canadiens. Intercept barely by Binnington. Not good enough. The puck bouncing back on the board. Intercept by Dewarak. And now we have the line of Songvis. Songvis back in the game for the St. Louis Blues. Missed a couple of games recently. Now Dewarak back to Anderson. Down the puck behind the net. Chasing out by Tucker and Dewarak. Now pressure by Dewarak. Following behind by Anderson. But the Blues recover the puck. Long stretch by Songvis. He back now to his teammate. I don't know. He was. I think he was Sutter. But anyway, the puck go outside zone, recovery all the way back by Justin Falk. Now get back again to his teammate, Sutter. Sutter get back to Kyrou. Kyrou down the puck on the right side, Montembeault. Sabon intercept, get back to Jacky on the D reverse. Then get out of zone. Now we have near hook, lose the puck right there. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. A turnover by Alex Newk at the blue line. Not the good news for the Montreal again. Finally, Montreal is going to be a nice scene. And I just talked about the beginning the show. Montreal have to step up better to start the game. It's not the case at this moment for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see how they're going to respond. Again, another turnover for the Montreal. Welcome back, A2. Butch, welcome also. Go back now on the blind. Get out zone for the Blues, attacking the neutral zone. On the offensive side, Falk bring back to Kyrou. Kyrou turn around, get back now to Shine Billy. Go back to Falk. Falk coming now. Ballon on the left side, Montembeault. Intercept now by the Blues. Keep the puck in the zone by Shine. Get back to the D. Coming out the top. Back to Falk. Falk fire puck. Hit the stick on Montreal over Montembeault. Good push by Enement to Kyrou. Finally, puck still in the zone. Turnover by the Montreal Canadiens coming out at the blind. Falk now get back to, I think it's Kyrou. Kyrou lead back again to Montembeault should have get the puck from Montembeault make a save. Finally, Montreal recovery, get the puck outside the zone. No chance for Jake Evans. Now, Madison play lose the puck right there. Should the puck, Montembeault make another save. Montreal continues to make a mistake after mistake. Fast recovery puck, but not good enough. Montreal reset by Madison. Return point neutral zone by Element. Element down the puck on defensive side of the Binnington. The puck recovery behind the net by the Binnington by Sutter. Sutter get back to the D. Finally, get back to service by Tucker. Tucker return puck to Neighbor. Neighbor return to Tucker. Cross the red line, down the puck behind the net. All the way behind Montembeault. Intercept Barley. Back to Hudson. Hudson win the puck around the board. And finally get outside zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Barely by Sakowski. Recovery by Neighbor. Get back to Thomas. Cabas get hit by Jacky. Finally, recovery by Montreal. Now attacking by Hudson. Long stretch pass now over the stick of Sakowski. Will be a nice thing for the Montreal Canadiens. And right now, we are the same problem. 7 shots for the Blues, 0 for the Montreal Canadiens. Peter Pinsonneau is in the house. Welcome back, Peter. We'll see how they're going to turn around that. But not a good start for the Montreal Canadiens on the road. Time for all the likes, subscribe at the Hockey Nation Show. Face off now on the left side, Montembeault. First line for the Blues, Thomas, Neighbor, Bolzuk. Um, Interesting, Butch. Go back now outside zone, recovery by the Blues. All the way back by Justin Falk. Now return the puck in the neutral zone, set up by Montreal again, down the puck behind the net by Caulfield. Caulfield intercept by Binnington. Binnington get back to the D. A long stretch pass now behind Falk. Falk return the puck now to Thomas. Thomas attacking now at double line. Confusion with Neighbor. Finally, Montreal recovery, get out of zone by Sakowski. Sakowski's coming on the zone on the offensive side. Get back now behind Suzuki. The puck bouncing behind the net. Recovery by Falk. Pressure now by Suzuki. Falk long stretch pass now. Get back to Lady. Lady's coming out. Lady down the puck behind the net of the Montembeault. Return Belly by the Montreal Canadiens. For pressure by the four line of the Blues. The puck go back outside zone for the Montreal Canadiens and dumping all the way by Binnington, chasing out. Binnington skate out of the blueprint at 35 feet. Now recovery by Montreal by Savard, all the way back to the Warak. Now ballon on the right side, Binnington. The Warak joined by Gallagher. Gallagher ballon now on the side, loses his edge. Recovery by the number 71, Joseph. Joseph, ex-Ottawa Senator. Go behind the net now, and then probably Lightning go back and front the net of Montreal, recovery, and long search for Devorak. Devorak at the red line, throw the puck back to Berrois, down the puck behind the net. Binnington intercept and front the line. The puck bouncing, pinch for the Montreal Canadiens by Carrier, but finally the Blues recovery. Long stretch pass now on the far side, recovery for Montreal Canadiens, barely. Return the puck to Holloway. Holloway get the puck back. Holloway attacking now. Moses breakaway, shoot the puck, and Montembeault make a save. Oh, another miss mistake by the Montreal Canadiens defensively. And Holloway, third start of the week in NHL. But Montembeault solide since the beginning of this game. Go back now outside zone. But another turnover, this time by Patrick Lenny. Kyrou fait un puck. Montembeault make another save. Multiple mistake by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up by Falk. Shoot the puck in front of net. The puck bouncing behind. Now battle behind the Montembeault. Recovered by Strobel. Gave back to Lenny. Lenny on the back end. But now par the hook. New York attacking now. Turn around. Hold the puck to the blue line. Feedback par Roy. Par Henneman. Pas complètement intercept par the Blues contre le puck neutral zone at the red line. Intercept again par Montreal. Henneman get the puck back. Henneman now down the puck on defensive side. Chased by Jake Evans. Henneman got hit by I believe it was Torochenko. Le puck go outside zone, attacking now by the four line of the Blues. Coming on the left side, all the puck behind Montembeault. We know Torochenko scored a lot of goals against Montreal Canadiens in the last two seasons. Now Evans find a way to get back deep in the zone over Leedy. Now recovery behind the net by the defenseman of the Blues. Set up now the breakout, looking left and right. I believe was Bobert. Finally recovered by Montreal Canadiens. Finally we have a whistle. So that will create now another évidemment, I believe it would happening there. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to set everything, all the update about what's going on with the Montreal and the Blues. Welcome back, everybody. Jason locked the door tonight. Alex, welcome back. A2 for the Habs. A shot. That's 40. House. Mac Bebino is in the house. Welcome, everybody. Thanks, people, for the show. ODR. My friend Steve G from Denver is in the house. Steve, please, you beat tonight the Detroit Red Wings. But the side game was we're not losing, not too bad. A2. And we are asleep out there, Eric, so far. Sloppy all around, cannot complete a pass. And what we got there, here comes the Blues power play. Montreal got a penalty on that one. Jacky slashing. By the lamp, we need Jacky. Very bad penalty for slashing for Jacky. Power play number one of the game. Le Fortin, Alex. You really believe Alex Montreal does not want to win? We are in the playoff spot, and Montreal decide tonight we don't want to win. We'll just give the game away. We just hanging there. You really believe that, Alex? Larry Lavalley. Here we go. Face off now on the left side, Montembeault. We'll see Montembeault is going to look like. Thanks for all the like we got so far. Appreciate all of you to be back. Constantly, he's in the house tonight. Welcome back. Thomas is on the ice. We shine to believe with Fowler. The Fowler? No. Cam Fowler or play, guys. Cam Fowler on the power play. By the way, check Devoski tonight. Anyway, I get up back now by the Montreal, by the Blues coming out by Songvis. Go back around. Back again on unit number two, I believe, for the power play. I'm pretty sure. Montreal intercept, but down the puck on the defensive side. Absolutely right about that. A2 is not about the number of the shots, it's about the how many how many puck you score. And the mistake by Madison, became by Montreal Canadiens. Whoa, whoa. Here we go. We got the first shot of the night. 165 feet from the net. I don't mind Ejekai having penalty for Ben Roberts, but not for slashing, holding, or king tripping. He is collecting those. John, welcome in the house. Tony Mark. We see now the puck go outside zone, recovery all the way back behind Justin Falk. Falk contre le puck, ex-Carolina Hurricane, a long time ago. For the puck back to Kyrou. Kyrou attacking now, to the puck to the flanker. Set up by Holloway. Holloway to opposite sides coming out. Play again to Holloway. Go back to Falk. Return puck to Holloway on the bad side. Show the puck. Black shot by Montreal. The puck bouncing in front of the net. Holloway shoot the puck. Miss the net. Intercept by the Montreal. Not good enough to put the puck outside zone. Go back to Shine. Shine's coming down in front of the net. On the bumper. Fire puck by Falk. And Montembeault make another save with glove. Phew. That's it. That's all. And 26, Reggie is in the house. Dan and Colette is in the house tonight. You're right about this. And 26, money is pronounced Constantin, by the way. Oh, it's Constantin. Here we go. I did not know the last two letters. I did not want to mess up your name. Constantin, but it's Constant. You have a G over there. So that's the reason behind that. Montembeault 15 on the way to those 6 feet. Then just Capitals, the first period. Go back now by Montreal again. Use the board. The puck try to get outside zone. Intercept by Montreal. Attacking now by Evans. Evans hold the puck now. Looking now. Fire puck by the Warrack. Binnington make a save. Recovery behind the net by the Blues. He's back to Strabo. Should puck in front of the net now. Ball on the left side. Evans trying. Go back now on the left side by Jake Evans. Try the puck outside zone. Montreal Canadiens have 2 shots right now on this last few seconds. 3 shot, 11 shot. Go back now on the left side, attacking by Zuski. He's coming now. Zuski contre le puck. He back to Sarkeski. Sarkeski shoot the puck. Black shot by Binnington. No rebound. That's what we got. With a little bit over 6 minutes to go remaining on this first period. With that, another TV timeout. I'm going to give you all information about this. Constantin Senpai is in the house. Another now score. Randy 5-1. Another 40 goals this season. So we got that one. Everything, guys. Don't forget, guys, click on the right. It's his card doc initial show. Don't miss the first intermission. The first intermission, guys, we talk about Montreal Canadiens. I have a couple news around the Montreal Canadiens. A prospect for the Montreal Canadiens. Big news for 2 prospects for the Montreal Canadiens. So stay tuned at the first intermission tonight at the Hockey Nation. Here we go. Great performance so far. The Summer Montembeault, maybe the only one show up at the Blues game tonight, but we'll see how they're going to respond. A bit over 6 minutes to go remaining. 0-0 scoreless. Power play 1 for the Blues. Have only 1 shot on the net. And then you have the Montreal Canadiens have only 3 shots in the beginning of this game. Tony, it looked like the Blues have a great. And Mr. Gary, welcome in the house. Luciano, moderator de Hockey Nation Show, welcome back. We're going to see what's going on around the league, guys. We have a time to do that. Montreal Canadiens right now. 2-2, Ottawa and the Buffalo Sabres. Tucker score his second goal of the year. Tucker, ex-Ottawa Senator, play right now with the Buffalo Sabres. The Toronto lead 5-1 against the Flyers tonight. Not looking good for the Flyers. Mitch Cup at 0 points so far. Now, Hurricanes score goal. Tyler Hall, 16th of the year. Tyler Hall at 3 goals in his last 2 games. Golden Knight take the lead. Jack Eichel, 25. The Jet lead at 1-0. Josh Morrissey scored a goal. So A lot of action, 10 game in action tonight, and that involved a lot of team for the playoff race. And Eastern Conference going to give you everything. Don't forget the Rangers play a little bit later tonight. Go back on defensive, back to Hudson from Swabble, Hudson at the blue line. Give back now to New Hook, down the part behind, chasé par Joshua. Intercept behind the net by the defenseman of the Blues. But Hudson recovery, give back now to New Hook. New Hook go back on the other sides, coming out. Fired by Laney. And now intercept by New Hook. Back to Laney again. Fire puck, black shot again by the Walker. Get the puck outside the zone. The Blues attacking now is coming out behind Walker. Walker the blind, but outside by the Blues. And we're going to reset now on the other side. Holloway got hit solidly by Strobel. Strobel play a lot of great hockey right now for the Montreal Canadiens. Sanderman is in the house. Welcome back. Rob also is in the house. Glad to see you, my friend Rob. Thanks for everybody to be part of the show. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. Now, puck in neutral zone, face up by Thomas and Suzuki. Two excellent center, number one for their team. Down the puck by Falk, recovery behind the net by Sutter. Sutter back to Jacky. Jacky lose the puck, battle now. Finally go back on the other side. Recovery by Montreal. Another turnover, guys, by Devorak. Not a good play by Devorak. Finally the puck go back outside the zone. By the Blues, the battle to kill the puck. It was second ski, by the way. I apologize. Now attacking by Caulfield. Caulfield quiet the last three games. Caulfield turn around, protect the puck behind the net now. Chasing by Probert. Now, Sakowski recovery, looking now left and right, turn around, recovery behind the net, get back to the captain. This is key recovery the puck now, looking left and right. This is key at the blind, up now by Madison, shoot the puck, black shot. The puck recovery behind the net by the Folk, I believe. Intercept again by Montreal Canadiens. He back on the other side, really about poor play by Zuski in front of Thomas. The puck bouncing back, all the way back on the defensive side of Montreal. Recovery by Madison, new plus coming for Jim Montgomery. 4:30 to go remaining 0-0 between the Montreal and the St. Louis Blues. One power play only is on this game for the Blues. Nothing happened really. And Madison set up the breakout. Gave back now to Anderson. And notre zone now. Use the puck by Devorak. Down the puck behind. Chasé behind by Sutter. Sutter find Anderson. Gave back to Tucker. Battle on the right side of Binnington by Gallagher also. 4+ on the right side. Puck stuck on the wall. And nothing to do. Nowhere to go right now. The puck finally going to recover by the Blues. Go back at the blind. Jacky gave back to Savard. Savard fire puck. Missed the net. Recovered by Devorak. Devorak turn around again. And for the net, Anderson. He missed the net. Anderson again, ladies and gentlemen. Anderson. Go back to the Blues. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Savard. Recovery at the blind for the Montreal Canadiens. Now go back on the Jacky. Jacky down the puck. Intercept quickly by the Blues, return by Tucker, and then it was on, set up by Torochenko. He back to Jacky. Jacky gave back to Madison. New plus coming up from Montreal Canadiens by Martin Saint-Louis. Now stretch first now, attacking by Jake Evans. Là, the puck behind the net of the Bennington, chasé by Henneman. Now go back on the opposite side. The Blues set up the breakout and nothing attacking now neutral zone. Go back on the offensive side. Get back to the joint rush. Shoot the puck back. And no, Lady lose the puck at last second, guys. If Lady was a quick release, Montembeault was in trouble. Anyway, the puck stuck on the wall and out by Lady, joined by Walker. Now, also Amir joined the party, but finally, the puck go back behind the net to Lane Hudson. 2:55 to go remaining, guys. Montreal Canadiens 0, the Blues 0. We're going now to have new plus coming for both teams from the head coach, Martin Saint-Louis, and Jim Montgomery. Lane Hudson set up now, looking left and right. Now, stretches now, tip on Montreal Canadiens, go back all the way behind the net by Justin Falk. Now, Falk with the puck now, looking now, long DDD, controlling now on the offensive side, but the Blues coming offensive side of Montembeault. Shoot the puck, miss the net completely, the puck bouncing back. Falk pinch, return puck behind the net, all the way back by Kyrou, pinched by Joshua Roy. A big hit between against Kyrou. Kyrou return on his feet, very popular right way. Now, Sean return the puck now, get back to Kyrou. Kyrou back to the D. Now, fire puck by Fox. Black shot by Montreal. Recovery by Fox. Coming out the dots. Looking now in front of the net. Montembeault make a save. Recovery behind the net by Fox again. Fox get back now to Holloway. Holloway looking now. Keep the puck deep at the blue line. Recovery by his teammate at the blue. Go back now by Kyrou. Kyrou set up. Now, look, Kyrou looking. Fire puck and miss the net. We have a goal! It tipped in front of the net. Mistake at the blue line for the Montreal Canadiens. A turnover is Jordan Kyrou scored the first goal of the game for the Blues. Finally, He found a way to put the puck behind Montembeault, and that created the first goal of the game. And that was the 12th shot of the game for the Blues. You see Holloway drop the puck to the D, and then finally go back to Kyrou. Miscommunication, guys. The second line, new hook, and Roy and Laney on the eyes, looking left and right. Prober got that assist, by the way. And Kyrou reset it right there. And confusion and front of the net, guys. This is all about the forward of Montreal Canadiens. And that's it. They gave a space to Kyrou to control the puck and get back deep in the front of the net of the Montreal Canadiens. So we'll see Montreal can respond. Go back to Sakeski, behind to Suzuki. Suzuki bubble with the puck now. Suzuki back at the D. Then finally, trouble, lose the puck. Lenarsen's going to save everything, recover the puck. Lenarsen behind the net now, bring the puck on the board. Go back now to Sakeski. Now go back to Trouble. Trouble return puck to Suzuki. Bubble with Caulfield. Caulfield down the puck. A great recovery by the Blues. Bubble on the right side, Binnington. All the way back by Lady. Battle with Sakeski. Sakeski get back to Caulfield. Suzuki shot the puck. Must the puck. Suzuki and empty net. Maybe hit the post after that. Recovery by Lane Hudson. Hudson looking out, bringing the puck on the side. He scored a goal. And Suzuki, Caulfield, and Montreal Canadiens tie the game. 1-1. Wow. Less of 1 minute, guys. 47 seconds later, Nick Suzuki scored his 22nd of the year. Maybe Hudson get an assist. Yeah, looked like Hudson get an assist on that one. Montreal Canadiens. No time to put the puck at the score. Tip in front of the net by Nick Suzuki. Shot by Lane Hudson. On that one, the captain part of the game. Olivier, welcome back. Henri Binard, welcome. Francois, welcome. I like it. Francois Pitt, Zuzi Q. I like it. Francois, first time I see that. Francois. Hopefully you're doing well, Francois. We miss you, Francois Pitt, guys. Francois Pitt work usually the night, and he cannot come here like he was before, but he when he have a chance to join us, he come here. So Francois, welcome back again. We appreciate a lot. Ray Allen is in the house. Primary assist for Lane Hudson. 49 assists for Hudson. Less than 1 minute to go remaining on this first period. 1-1 Montreal is sending with Blues. Back on the right side, Montembeault, Ballon now, and a couple of players. And we have to puck stuck on the wall. The four line for the Blues is with the third line for the Montreal Canadiens. Gallagher try to get it back. Back to Walker. Very bad play by Gallagher. Walker now the line. Should have puck. A black shot by Montembeault with 16 seconds to go remaining. Now we're pushing Tucker and Jakai. That's what we got. Thank you. Like it. You're welcome, Mr. Olivier. One more for Hudson on the stick replay. We have a little bit over 16 seconds to go remaining. We have to wait. Puck drop back. 16 seconds, Montreal could get out of the first period, guys, with a tie game. That'll be excellent. Face off now. Winning for the Blues. Go back at the blind. Go there, fall, bring puck to the wall. Go behind the net now. Recovery by the Thomas. Thomas looking out. Thomas bringing puck on the left side. Little shot by Brober. Shoot back. Wow. Why? 4 seconds to go. Unbelievable. Four seconds to go remaining. We blaming Montembeault, guys. Are you kidding me? Montembeault got 14 shots in the first period. The only reason it's not 4-0 is because Samuel Montembeault. Here we go. That's it. We got the first one. And that's it. The Blues lead at 2-1. This is a goal to burn the Montreal for the rest of the game. Here we go. First of all, 18:07, guys. First goal of the night. The last 2 minutes of the game, you have three. The first period, guys, three goals. Kyrou, 31 the season. Robert Holloway. Zuski tied the game 47 seconds later. And then 1 minute later, Holloway gave back the lead to the Blues, assisted by Robert Thomas. And fifth, five shots for the Montreal Canadiens, 14 shots by the Blues. One power play, 0-1 for the Blues. After 20 minutes, Montreal Canadiens, yeah, one. And the Son of the Blues, two. Every time you give a goal at the end of one player, guys, on the road like that tonight, that's hurt. You go back in the locker room and you said, "Hey, it's 1-1, guy. We get out of the first period, guys. We got dominate, and we still 1-1. And now with a goal like that at the end of the first period, this hurt. They go in the locker room and said, "Oh my God, why we give that kind of goal at the end? Lose the face off, bad play behind the net, shot for the blue line, nobody to block the shot, and finally tip in front of the net by Holloway. Without Samuel Montembeault tonight, guys, it's maybe 5-0, 5-1. What a forward. What a defenseman. Montembeault is the only one show up tonight again. Again, Montembeault still there for the Montreal Canadiens. Mash, think about this match. Why Dobesh is not between the pipe tonight? Did you try to think about this match? 2 minutes. Why they don't use Tobesh tonight? Why they don't use Tobesh last week? Give me your best shot, Mash. You have a reason behind that. He's not between the pipe tonight. Definitely the reason. I would like to know from you why he's not there right now. That's why we can get the conversation. Third section, he could not see what was he supposed to do. I don't know. Jack, Jack Horror need to wake up. Blues are leaving the zone for two is late. Where's not for a check? We need the pressure the D. We are not losing. This is just coming out the start of the game. Great point about that, Tony. Here we go. Abination, get the right answer, guys. On that one. Thanks for all the light we got today so far. We'll see what's going on around the league, guys. Before we talk about the Montreal Canadiens, I have a couple of subjects to talk about this, guys. And play a great system. Tony talk about Blues. It's not Montembeault fault. Second goal, but he will need rest if we don't use our second goal. Even if we make playoff, he will be burned out. The best would not be effective. One only play almost a week. Eric complain probably if half hours and full elimination. Emily go down early too. John Lorray, welcome back, John Lorray, guys. Big fan of the St. Louis Blues. John has been with us for many years around it. Glad to see you, my friend John. I recognize right away you with your logo Blues, John. Cannot forget you. So I just want to welcome and the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Steve Leck, British Columbia, welcome back. Listen, Nate, a break. Let's see, take a break for all the players, guys, for the Montreal Canadiens. Anyhow, the Buffalo Sabres and the Senator, guys, 2-2. Can the Buffalo Sabres beat Ottawa Senators tonight? We'll see. The Toronto destroy right now the the Flyers. And Mitch Cobb have an assist tonight. Pittsburgh Penguins 5-0 for the Lightnings over the Pittsburgh. The Nashville lead 2-1 against Canada Hurricane. The Golden Knight 1-0. The Capitals tie the game and Mangiapane score to tie the game. And that's what we got so far in NHL. Rangers play a bit later. Detroit play a little bit later also for and the Flame play a bit later. Three games we're going to follow up very closely, have an impact for the Montreal Canadiens on many ways. I know John, many ways ago. It's been the best period. Uh, Mark and Joy, Butch, Eric Detro, welcome back. Thank you, everybody. We're going to talk about, like do at the first intermission, guys. We talk about fun news for the Montreal Canadiens. Michael Edge announced the prospect of the Michigan Wolverines is going to returning for an extra year in NCAA with the team. Michael Edge have a second half season difficult, like the team also. Michigan are not in the tournament of the Final Four. Uh, started, by the way, March 27. We're going to carry on, guys. A couple of games and the NCAA on my other channel. If you want to get it, is a Sport Live, Sport Nation Live. We're going to carry on the NCAA, the Blues, the Blue Jays, the NFL, and a couple of games of soccer. This is the channel going to carry on during the season, so stay tuned about that one. But Michael Ash going to return and say good news for the young rookie. I said that since Christmas. Michael should be back with the Michigan. That will helping him. Most of the players in a good, first round, everything like that, they usually play 2 years and say Cole Caulfield been that way. And happening also with Ryan Leonard this season and Jacob Fuller too. So look, Michael is going to return and say next season with the with the Michigan. We have a super chat, and this was Mark Elliott.
Super
Did it again, guys. The second goal of the night. And Mark Elliott scored the second goal of the night. Super chat at the Hockey Nation show. Following, prior to that, it was Larry Lavalley. Thank you, Mark. The only reason we can stay alive night after night is the need a contribution of the super chat, super sticker with people like Larry and Mark. They gave almost every night, guys. They are amazing people, and we are grateful and thankful that both of them, not only in the chat, but as a great contributor of the Hockey Nation, I showed Ab Nation. So both of you, thanks so much for what you do for us. Montreal Canadiens, Excel is in the house. Thanks so much, Don Burt. Alex, I'm not making the playoff. They have no drive and no heart in this game. Alex, I don't know. Whatever happened, Alex? Do you think this is a great year for the Montreal Canadiens? I'm just curious to know that, Alex. Tell us what you feel about that. Do you feel the Montreal had a great year, or do you feel they not play at the great level of hockey this year? You're disappointed about the Montreal Canadiens. So, Alex, leave us a little bit more information. Ron and David is in the house. VDC, Madison need to be traded this offseason. There we go. I just let you know, guys. One Mike Mason is going to leave the building. You're going to be missing Mike Madison. I will repeat again. One Mike Madison is going to be traded or leave the building. The Montreal Canadiens are going to have a couple of trouble. Montreal Canadiens are number 10 in NHL on the exit zone. The reason because Lane Hudson and Mike Madison. Montreal Canadiens are 7 on the entrée zone since the beginning of the season. This is because Mike Madison and the Lane Hudson. Just curious, Mike Madison leave the building, guys. Who carry on the puck for the Montreal Canadiens after that? Just curious, who can carry on the puck like Mike Madison? His last 7 game, Mike Madison at +4. Again, Barca, McKinnon, Pedersen, the best opponent players, guys. I don't think we appreciate for what Mike Madison brings to the Montreal Canadiens. Sad to say that, but that's the real thing. Good point to me about that. Sam is in the house. Welcome back. Francois Descancabat. Luke from British Columbia is in the house. See, Mark, Rebecca is not a guy carrying the puck like Mike Madison. Um, Rebecca is really a 200 feet. One of the great thing about Rebecca, guys, it's about his first pass and to put the puck outside the zone quickly. So retrieve a players for the best option decision making. This is what Rebecca is. But you're not going to see David Rebecca skating like Mike Madison and carrying the puck like Mike Madison. No close. No close. Tony, predict the game. Go on the predict to be good about that. So Eric and Madison should not be on the top pairing. So just curiously, Eric, why is on the top pairing? He played because Alex Carrier is looking good because Alex Carrier. I see this friendly me. I don't see Mike Madison is because Alex Carrier. Alex Carrier was not there last year. He have 62 points. Yeah, Randy, I want the Flame win again tonight. All the way. Flame guy, pick it up. Another news, guys. The Capitals signed Jacob Chikron, 8 years at $9 million. $72 million, guy, for Chikron. He won the lottery today with the Capitals. I'll give you an idea, guys, what it would be Lane Hudson. If Chikron have 8 years and $9 million, how much money you give to Lane Hudson? Lane Hudson is better player at Chikron or not? If he is, Lane Hudson could become now the first defenseman Montreal at $10 million. No, I'm not sure, but that I think that's the kind of question you have to think about that. How much money Lane Hudson can get? I like Madison. It's just that sometimes he get a mental crime and do everything like that. Excel, like we get 8 millions. Aviation said 9 would be cheap. If he signed early, it would be 2 million less. And 26, Kaden Coley is not the type of 7. 8 instead of 10 million for match. Bobby Charlabou is in the house. And finally, guys, my next information is about Evan Demidov. Evan Demidov going to start the playoff as a 13th forward for the team SK against the Dynamo. Start March 27 at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So watch Demidov, guys. He's also going to be used on the power play number 2 on the left defense side as a defenseman on that one. So that's what Denver said on the press conference yesterday, this morning. He also said it depends what the game will look like. Rothenberg could, Demidov could have a couple of more minutes as well the game, but at the beginning of the playoff, starting at the 27th, Demidov is going to be on the 13th forward. So he'll be on the bench watching the game, and when they need him, they're going to tap the shoulder of Demidov, and he's going to play. Interesting decision by Rothenberg, but not surprised. Uh, Demidov did not have 0 goal in his last 18 games. Demidov struggling a lot in the second half of the season at the KHL. Demidov, unfortunately, did not play at the same level. His engagement is not there. He need to dominate more, and you can see Demidov maybe he hit the wall after 45 games. And that, Demidov does not have a good year after that. And we'll see he's going to, no, I don't think so he's going to bounce back. So don't expect Demidov to be next season and dominate the Montreal Canadiens lineup. You have to be a little bit more cautious about this. Let him to adjust his time, and we'll see what he look like. But right now, Demidov is the situation for even Demidov with the Montreal Canadiens. Here we go, guys. The second pair going to restart for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see how they're going to respond. The Montreal Canadiens, after they gave a goal at the last few seconds, are this going to break the Montreal the legs or Montreal can step up back everything like that? Dylan Holloway, guys, what a great year he has. Ex Edmonton Oilers, the Oilers let the Holloway a bird uh, out of the Oilers and Holloway, guys. What a great year! 60 points this season, guys. 60 points for Dylan Holloway. Unbelievable. I don't think so, Ron. People talk about this one. I disagree with that. It's not about White. Is White stand give him a chance to be more balanced? I don't see that way. That will take 3 years before we see the Milgov M&M. You're right about this. Great point match about the first line. Second pair, go start, guys. Montreal Canadiens, we'll see how they can bounce back on that. We'll see. Now, the Blues control the puck now. Walker go back on the defensive side. The puck suck out blinds, came by neighbor. It was Bolzik shoot the puck. A great play by Caulfield, guys, on that play. What a great play by Caulfield. Now, give a puck again by Sakaski. Wow. Sakaski just get a puck straight to Bolzik. After a great play by Caulfield, go back now defensive side by the Blues, looking out in front of the bench now. Attaqué by Thomas, down the puck behind the net, and Kyrou is going to recover on the back end, return puck now to the side, set up by Montreal Canadiens. The breakout by Suzuki at the blue lines, coming at the red line, down the puck, he is stopped by I don't know if it was Brober. Go back now on the left side, get a puck outside the zone, recovery by Fowler. Go back on the left side, attacking now by Toroshenko. Montembeault make a save. The puck go between the legs of Montembeault. That's all. And we have some pushing left and right. RJ Glabrut, no goalie, is not close to seven. He is the best defense Montreal in the league. Goalie still have not proving he is the first one pairing defenseman. Thanks so much, Mr. RJ. Buffalo Sabre lead 3-2 against Ottawa Senator. Can LDP, your team, can beat Ottawa? Puck the dots on the left side, Montembeault. Recovery behind the net. Go back to D. Set up by Gallagher. Gallagher down the point neutral zone. Intercepted by Fasca. Now Montreal qui a le puck back by Dvorak. Now Dvorak on offensive side dans le puck. Gallagher first one to get there. Bring point front net. Nobody there. Intercept à Dublin par Montreal. Go back in front net. Binnington make a save. Rebound. And the side puck bumping left and right. Now we have a whistle. C'est OK. GF, I believe Edmonton did not match due to the cap. They did not have much room. Have to put Kane a long term. Still need to sign Bouchard long term. After Chikron extension, Bouchard would get $10 million et plus. Great point about that, GF. We don't talk about the contract of Bouchard with Chikron, and we talk about Lane Hudson. But you're absolute about that. I think we have a minor penalty, guys. Walker and Anderson, one for slashing, both of them for slashing. And that would create now a 4 versus 4 for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see how they're going to respond. That's it. We'll see how they're going to respond. We have Jake Evans on the ice with near hook, Strobel, and Lennartson for the Montreal Canadiens. Paquini by Thomas, pinch by Lady, and definitely Montreal lose the puck by Hudson. Now St. Blues down the puck behind the net, recovered by Jake Evans, with Lady behind the net. Evan lose the puck, lose his edge, by the way. Thomas recovered, battle now with one hand, get back to the D, return the puck to Thomas. Thomas decide to get out of the zone, recovered now by Holloway. Holloway back to Thomas. Thomas now looking left and right at the blue lines, coming at the red line. He back now to Holloway, lead back to the D. Now return again. The Blues try to get a better entrance zone. Cannot get it right there. Now Holloway decide to retrieve again one more time at the red line. Now he back to the D. Now the back by Lady. Nick Lady bringing puck now to the side. And the Lady next Islanders coming by change for the puck. Montembeault make a save. Recovered by Strobel back to Evans. Return the puck to Strobel. Strobel get back now to Hudson. Hudson's coming out. Hudson corner puck at the blind. At the red line is coming up on the hook. And Yoke lead back to D. Looking out and for the net. And Yoke make a save. Shoot the puck. Binnington make a save. Go back to Carrier. Fed up now. Carrier to the front net. The back door. Shoot a block shot by Kyrou. If not, it was in again. Montreal lead right there. Coming back to Carrier the blind. Walk at the blind now. Get back to the D. I believe it's Hudson. Hudson decides to retrieve on the defensive side. Looking now. Up by Carrier. Carrier now looking now. Turn around. Decide to retrieve. 40 seconds to go remaining. Caulfield is on the ice. Get a puck back to Carrier. Carrier the blind. Get back to Caulfield. Caulfield blind offensive side. Carrier looking out. Fire puck. A block shot by Brober. The puck go out of the play. And that's what we got. Great opposite gap. And you hook. Tip the puck again. You cannot buy any goal. Opposite for him. Binnington make a big save after the tip of the new hook. We'll come back ready. No, last game, the last goal, it was tipped for the net by Holloway. Couldn't do anything about that. Go back now on defensive side, set up by Brobert. Brobert go behind the net. Hold the puck right there. Go back on the left side. 8 seconds to go remaining. Attacking by Thomas, I believe. Hold the puck now on the left side. Thomas looking out. Fire puck. Oh my God. Thomas did all the play by himself. We gave space tonight. What a great shot by Thomas, guys. Woof. Quick release at a Randall Raleigh. Like that, the Blues take the lead 3-1. Pete Martin is in the house. Go behind the net now by David Savard. Hold the puck now left side, give back to Lenny. Lenny hold the puck a little bit more. Lenny give back now. Bubble the puck, intercept again by Songvis. A very bad play by Lenny. Go behind the net to Savard. Savard return the puck behind. And recovery by Jekai. Jekai lose his edge, lose the puck, shoot the puck on the back door. And now Jekai completely got destroyed on the defensive side by Torobchenko and the four line of the Blues. Jekai, oof, not a very good play right there. Good point, Mark. Snap now by the Montreal Canadiens. Get out of the zone by the Blues. Good question, Mark. Snap by the Montreal looking left and right. Get back now to Savard. Savard looking now. Contre le puck, deuxième puck, save by Binnington, recovery now by Tucker. Le puck go outside zone, Jacka can now recover the puck. Go back now on defensive side. Savard back on the left side, down the puck behind the net, chasing now by Bennington. Get the puck back to Torochenko. Contre le puck now on defensive side, Montreal Canadiens. Recovery by Montembeault. Montembeault play the puck now, get back to the D. Recovery now do D. Big hit from the Blues that's coming down the third zone. The puck bouncing all the way back by Bennington. Intercept by Gallagher. Gallagher won battle there. But cannot control the puck and go back now by Joseph. Joseph get back now to recovered by Joseph again. It's coming on the offensive side. Turn around. Antoine intercept now by Gallagher. Attacking a 2-1 versus Montreal. Gallagher looking out. But Gallagher lose the puck at the last seconds. Gallagher, a choice decision, not very good on that one. 2-1. And this not conclude with a good opposite from Montreal again. The Blues win the battle dance coming up by Joseph. Lose the puck down the puck recovered by Montreal Lane Hudson. At the blue lines coming out. Hudson at the red line. Down the puck behind the net of Bennington. Intercept by goaltender. Play the puck now. Run the puck on the board. The puck go back at the blind to Songvis. Recovered out by I believe it was Holloway down the pipe by Montembeault. Montembeault get back again to the D. Attaqué by Suzuki, get back to Sakaski. Sakaski return pipe behind the net. Bennington play again. Great play by Bennington. Get back to the side. Sakaski lost the edge. Recovered by Madison. Madison looking out. Madison at the blue line. At the goal line. Bring point for the net. Sakaski should have puck. Three time. And Bennington make a save on that one. What a great play by Mike Madison at the goal line to retrieve Sakaski, but Sakaski cannot capitalize on that opportunity. And with that, that will create another TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with more information. It's happened. We have a TV timeout. Great point, Nicholas. Great point about the Blues. Blues dominate. Blues one of the best team in NHL. Better at the Montreal Canadiens, by the way. We'll see how they're going to respond. Montreal, they've been there, 12 by 2 goals, 3 goals, and they bounce back. Not going to be easy against a team like St. Louis, but still, Montreal return Thursday night against the Flyers. Time for all the likes. Only goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Zuski, the captain, score his 22nd of the year. Hudson get an assist. 49 Hudson assist for Hudson with 54 points for Hudson. But we have to remember, guys, Mishkov got under the point tonight. Silly Brunet is getting closer. And it looked like from the some information from Renaud Lavoie, Dawson Wolf is going to win the Calder Trophy. A lot of reporters vote for that trophy, and they believe it's all about Wolf. So, pretty interesting news for the Renaud Lavoie about the Calder Trophy. Um, it is what it is at the end, but we'll see if they can get that one, Mr. Lane Hudson. Thomas, 43 assists this season. Thomas, 19 goals. Many people compare Thomas and Suzuki, the same kind of players. Robert, 3 assists tonight. There you go. This team is going nowhere if we have to keep coming from behind. If I need to fight Bennington, let's go. Mr. Janvier, welcome back. Nobody in defense of flooding backwards. And Rabnab Montreal need a spark, something. Lenny recovery behind the net now. Lead the puck back to Hudson. Hudson bring the puck now to the wall. Allow with new hook. Intercept Belly behind the net. Go back to Montembeault to Strubble. Strubble looking out for Lenny. Get back to new hook. Get back to Lenny. Lenny return the puck on defensive side. Intercept by the Blues. The ball back up by Strubble. Strubble with the puck to Bennington. Lead back to new hook. New hook. Ball behind the net now. We have a battle with on the left side. Finally, the Blues recovery. So they set up the breakout in front of the bench. Jacky return puck behind Bennington. And Zeph does not have his tonight. Bring Tobash. Zeph go back now on defensive side. Set up by Armia. Armia est down the puck behind the net with Jake Evans. Ballon now behind the net of the Blues. Go back to the wall by Sutter. The puck stuck on the left side with Armia. Finally, the Blues going to get out of the zone. The puck belly stopped by Jacka. Go back on the defensive side. Attacking out by the Blues. Walker in front of Savard. Turn around. Go back at the blind. DDD. Set up now by, I believe, is Fowler. Fowler control the puck now to the blue line. Return puck behind the net. Intercept now by the Blues. On the left side of Montembeault. Now, Jacky joined the party with that, but the Blues control the pucks coming out, turn around, protect the puck again to the wall. One more cut back at 2 times by Dewaski. Return puck à Dublin, shot by Fowler, black shot by Montreal Canadiens. Now, turn around again, attacking by Songvis, bring puck DDD behind the net of Montembeault. The Blues control the puck now, looking left and right, to the puck back to the D. Fowler's coming out, Fowler looking, shoot the puck, and Montembeault is a rebound. Tessier scored a goal. Ouch. Again, another break down by the Montreal on defensive side, led the forward control the puck, and this could be hard for the Montreal Canadiens tonight, honestly. And that's happening there. We're going to see guys. They let again at the top on this time. Rebound in front of the net, and TC scored a goal. Ex Columbus Blue Jacket, and score is 6 goals of the year for her, and Joseph got an assist. We'll see Montreal going to take a timeout there or not, but that's what we got. No timeout for the Montreal Canadiens. Wow. Honestly, I was not expect that kind of game by the Montreal Canadiens. I thought Montreal Canadiens would get out better. I thought Montreal Canadiens would be ready for that game. This is a game on the road. After that, they get the Flyers, the Carolina Hurricanes, the Fleur Panthers. Could be a long trip for the Montreal Canadiens. That should have puck over the head of Montembeault. Salut Luc. Costa. Uncle, welcome. Great point, Nicholas, about the offer sheet. Great point, Mark. But 6-2 the lead over the Flyers. Salut D. Good point, Nicholas. John vibes for 2019 when he won the Stanley Cup. Good point about that, John. Well, TV timeout, don't go nowhere. We'll see. Montreal can bounce back at some point and make some live for the team. Get Monty out and shun the room, Randy. The way is that was the first goal. Monty was a little bit weak at that rebound. How can you people act like did not make any great save on Real? Those make the one taste sweeter combination. Pulley, good thing otherwise is losing. Nobody on the bench is something great about this. No agency, no emotion, Mark. We have heart, but all that good. Play inconsistency is horrible tonight. All the comments left and right. It's going to be tough tonight, Butch. Darrell, great save, mean nothing if you are let is week one. Seventh straight game for the Blues with 4 goals a plus. The Buffalo Sabres lead 3-2 guy with 6 minutes to go remaining. The Toronto lead 6-2, 8 minutes to go remaining. Claude Julien behind the bench as an assistant coach. The Tampa Bay Lightning won 6-0. The Nashville lead 3-1 against Hurricanes. The Golden Knights lead the Minnesota Wild 2-0. Jet Capitals 1-1. The Detroit lead 1-0, guys. The Detroit lead the Colorado Avalanche. Comfort is only 8 goals of the year. Comfort a contract of $5.5 million. And the Flame and the Kraken 0-0. So the team, the guys, the Detroit Red Wings with a win tonight, join the Montreal Canadiens. Gonna be in your hook line or what? Are invisible tonight. Brand, thanks for information, by the way. Now it's 1-1. No second line from Darrell. New Hook almost scored a goal. A big save of Bennington. Maybe the best opportunity for Montreal was the one from New Hook. Go behind the net now. Set up by the Blues. Go back due deep. Return the puck to the wall. Now finally get puck intercept barely by Montreal. The puck and we hit someone. Go out of the play. Coach, it's a 4-point game tonight. Not necessary, Reggie, because the Blues are the other conference. Nem. Yeah, I think you have the right answer, Nemen. Nemen. Nenem. Welcome to the house. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe, click on the likes. But you're right. No first line, second line, third line, fourth line. That's what it could happen at the second after the second period. No, Montreal, Mr. Steve. Got to tie the game 1-1. Good point, A2 about that. I think for me, A2 is the. We have a penalty right there. I think A2 for me is like they let the Blues skating very well. If you look about this, at least two goals. The player take the puck and they make about 5-10 feet closer to Montembeault to release the puck. So they see got a penalty and Montreal again are going to be an power play. Hudson gave back now to Caulfield. Caulfield's coming down. Fire puck. A black shot. Will be bound for net. Bennington make a save. Sakaski cannot get a puck back. Got a passing out for the Montreal again. Sakaski a little bit in and out. This is what an area where Sakaski can put the puck in the net. Good shot by Caulfield. Montreal need that power play to come back in the game. You play again one of the best team and after February, but the Colorado was in the same situation, and Montreal bounce back. Yep, go back to Hudson. Set up now by Caulfield. Caulfield looking now on the wall. Give back to Hudson. Walk at the blind now, looking left and right. Back to Lenny. Fire puck. Black shot by Bennington. No rebound. And fun of good point by Bennington. Thomas, Suzuki, and Anson lead with the most points since the Four Nation tournament, guys. 21 points for all three. Set up now on the right side of Bennington, winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Go back at the blind, set up by with Hudson. Hudson get back to Laney. Laney's coming down. Fire puck, black shot by Bennington. Again, here's the problem with that shot, guys. And you have nobody in front of the net. Like, Laney can shot all night long, but you need a screen. We need someone in front of the net. Now, by Wilson, get back to Suzuki when they face off again. Go back to Caulfield from Hudson. Caulfield now looking out to the wall. Give back to Hudson. Hudson walk again at the blind. Give back now to Suzuki. Suzuki set up now for a puck and miss the net. The rebound to go back to Laney. Laney back to Caulfield. Caulfield the goal line now. Back to Laney at the blind. Looking for Suzuki. Is coming down. Suzuki now walk with Hudson. Change the position. Now Suzuki walk at the blind. Give back to Hudson. Hudson set up now. Looking left and right. Hudson back to Suzuki. Suzuki fed up now. You can see the Blues don't give Laney no space. Hudson gave back to Suzuki. Suzuki walk again. Looking now. Suzuki's coming back. Suzuki at the top, looking for Hudson. Should have puck in front of net. Miss the net. The puck. 1 second. Suzuki should have puck. Rebound the Blues. Intercept by Hudson. Hudson looking now. Give back to Laney. Laney looking now. Back to Hudson. Hudson get a puck back. Back to Suzuki's coming down. Back again to Hudson. Hudson to the blue line. Go back to Laney. Fire puck. Binnington make a save. No rebound. And that's what we got right there with 29 seconds to go remaining. Montreal had 3 shots during that power play, but nothing happened there. Good point, Janvier. Sakowski become the third youngest player from Montreal Canadiens have the most goals at 21 years old. Before 21 years old, go back up line, start by Madison. Get back now to Enneman. Back to Madison. Madison looking out. Should point for that. Black shot by the Blues. The puck bouncing outside zone by Madison. Go back now. All the way back on the defensive side will be Evans throwing. Montreal could not capitalize on that opportunity. And that will be back New York one more time. Now it's coming into a zone at the red line. Coming offensive side. New York control the puck. And New York again shoot the puck. Miss the puck at the last second. New York is coming between everybody. Madison shoot the puck. Black shot again. Set up on New York. And Binnington make a save rebound. Go back at the blind now. Recover again by Madison. Madison control the puck now at the blind. Walking left and right. Get back now to Henneman. Back again to Madison. Back in front. You should have puck. Black shot by the Blues. Finally down the puck on the defensive side. Will recover all the way back behind. It will be a nice save by the Blues. But Binnington over Montembeault. The puck not stable on the ice. Ammunition thought Winslow would be bigger. Okay, was I visit down Binnington. You keep getting chance, Mark. Set up now on the left side, Binnington. We need to face up for the Blues. Go back around. The Blues going to get out of the zone. I believe is by Justin Falk. Return puck. New plus coming for the Blues. Intercept by Montreal again behind the net. Recovery by Madison. Set up by Suzuki. Là, the puck now. Get the puck back on the defensive side. Ballot. The Blues intercept. Contre le puck en neutral zone. Ballot with Sakowski. Finally, the Blues attaqué by Thomas. Thomas coming on the back end. So shoot puck into the side. Hit that neighbors. Go behind the net. Set up by Boldzic. Boldzic recycling the puck behind the net with Thomas. Thomas now ballot on the right side of the Montembeault. Now go back to neighbors. Now go back. Thomas got hit by Sakowski. Now Thomas is on the ice. Will be recovery now on the left side. Get out by Sakowski. No call on that one. Sakowski attacking now. Hold the puck to the wall. He back on the left side. A bit too far for Caulfield. Caulfield return puck behind the net. Sakowski led the puck back to the wall. Recovered by Evans. Set behind the net now for the Blues. Set up the breakout. I believe it's Songvis now. Allowed the puck in the zone. Maybe Joseph. Anyway, the puck bouncing back on the defensive side. Recovered by Montreal. Set up by Jekai. Give back to Savard. Savard get the puck outside to Armia. Set up by Henneman. By Roy. Roy down the puck behind the net. Intercept by Binnington. Give back to the side. Armia late on the fourth checking. But recovered by Evans. Who puck at the blind. Now Savard offside at the blue line. And go to recovery. Set up another whistle. Mike is in the house tonight. How long will it take to play a puck before Nate as the switch is out? PLW, Alexino Turner, Turner, Le Chevreuil, Hull. How long will they play with a puck before Nate the switch is out? Honestly, Ron, they play with the puck until the puck is out of the ice. Mike, welcome back. Long time, Mike. Mike been here before that. I remember you. TV time out. Merci, Denis. Denis Girard for North Ontario. Timmins? From Timmins? Where are you coming from, Tony? Denis. Or Dennis. You're welcome, my friend. Yeah, Dennis, I'm in Thailand, so my live stream is about 1 minute behind usually. The Nashville won tonight 3-1. But I have to figure out something else. Play Thursday night against the Flyers. It's Friday night against the Canada Hurricanes. Sunday against the Fleur Panthers. A game afternoon, 1 o'clock p.m. So Montreal Canadiens after that, 3 games at 4 nights, a game afternoon. And then Tuesday against the Fleur Panthers. So the next 5 games, other than the fact the Flyers, that's going to be easy for Montreal Canadiens. Twice the Fleur Panthers and the Canada Hurricane. Sudbury, here we go, Denis. Thanks again. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show. We crossed the 100 likes tonight. The right line and tonight is pretty invisible. The other line are not shiny bright either. You're right, A2. The Chevrolet was Courtney, but if you look about the PW, he mentioned 3 names on the complete Alex Nehuk. Now, you're right, they put the puck on the ice for that, for this run. Now, can they use the TV timeout to change the puck? It could happen, but it's not necessary like at the baseball we change every pitch a ball. There we go. Bush is the right thing. Euh, Pas de problème, mon ami Denis. Face off now on the side of Binnington, winning by the Blues. Use the glass to put the puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing all the way to Holloway. Recovery by Montreal. Ballon to the wall. Down the puck. No shot for Laney. Recovery by Kyrou. Go back to the D. Lady with the puck now. Contre the puck on the offensive side. The puck recovery by the Montreal Canadiens by Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson the back end down. Give back to Laney. Laney have to walk all the way at the goal line. Got hit and then lose his edge from a shine. Go back à Leblanc par the Blues recovered by Shine, doit pas behind the net now. Ballon behind with Lane Hudson. Great play by Lane Hudson, guys. Again, Kyrou. Go back to Montreal. Set up now. The breakouts coming up by Roy. Roy control by the red line. Dans le park on the defensive side. C'est ça par New York. Shoulder check. Then New York go back to Roy. Roy to the wall now. Return the puck to New York. And New York lost his edge. The puck go outside the zone. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens by Lane Hudson. Give back again straight to Shine. Shine at the back door. Shoot the puck now. Maybe miss the net recovery by Montreal down the part on defensive side of the Blues. Recovery with 3 minutes to go remaining. 4-1 the Blues with 3 minutes to go remaining. Set up now by the Blues attacking on neutral zone. Give back to Sutter. Sutter give back to Joseph. Joseph attacking now. Shoot the puck. Montembeault make a save. No rebound on the right side of Montembeault. Colorado 2-1. Good job, Buffalo. But Buffalo beat the Ottawa Senators tonight, guys. Interesting. Dennis. So Montreal could lose tonight. Detroit could lose. Ottawa could lose. The Rangers play tonight. The Flyers losing tonight. So you can could be all the East Conference team lose tonight. That'd be good. On va lui affronter la première ronde, coach. Ça dépend, Reggie. Il y a beaucoup de façons qui peuvent arriver. Ça par Montreal again to the board. Get out of the zone. Set up by Gallagher. Return puck now to Savard. Savard, long search personal. To the puck by Montreal. Go behind the net. Intercept by Binnington. Nice pass to Arbor. Go back now in neutral zone. Attaqué par Devorax. Coming up by Gallagher. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Recovered by Anderson on the back ends. Ballon on the right side. Get out by Joseph. Joseph control the puck now. Donne le puck behind by Savard. Savard intercept. Give the puck back to the Blues. Both teams exchange the puck right there. Intercept by Devorak. Possible outside the net par Montreal. now did it. And then the plus coming from Montreal. Low switch par the Blues. Now attaqué par le intercept par Carrier. He back to Savard. Savard, long stretch left now. Set up by Suzuki. He back now to Caulfield. Down the park behind. Middleton intercept. He back now on the left side. Now go back en saison par les Blues. Now attaqué par Bolduc. Bolduc est back to Neighbors. Neighbors down the park behind Montreal Canadiens. Carrier battle now behind the net. Finally recovery on the left side par les Blues. Qui the puck back with Thomas. Thomas turn around. But then the puck finally Montreal still the puck at Paris Sakowski attacking offensive side. All the puck now, bubble with the puck with Caulfield, give back to Madison, fire puck, a black shot, then finally ball on the left side, Binnington recovered par Montreal, Suzuki ability, give back to Carrier, on the puck behind to Sakowski, intercept the puck now, turn around, but then the puck to the wall, Sakowski use his body, finally recovered by Caulfield, lead back to Carrier, Carrier back to Madison, Madison looking down, Madison walk again to Caulfield, to Suzuki, Suzuki the blank, give back now to Carrier, it's coming down, should point back down, Binnington make a save, no rebound, up on the right side of Binnington with 1 minute to go remaining. Montreal have 18 shots, 13, I believe, on the third period, second period. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Flyers guys 7-2 tonight. Wow. 7-2. Unbelievable. Thank you, RJ. Set up now on the right side. Go back on the behind the net by Lane Hudson. Ross, network. Wow. Great comments, Ross. That's sad, guys. You have some people like that. That's sad. I feel sad for them. Like, how can someone talk that way? Like, should the puck and miss the net by New Hook? New Hook's coming out. New Hook control the puck now. Could try lose the puck at the last second. Recovering out by the Blues. That's coming back by Kyrou. Kyrou hold the puck now. Shoot the puck and miss the net. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. That's set up by Montreal. Skate the puck all the way back by Eneman. Get back now to Laney. Laney down the puck behind the net. Does that top definitely. Yeah, A2 is on his final year contract, I believe, next season. Um, A2. You're right, Brandon. Mon Denis, qui Lafleur, c'était mon joueur préféré. Denis, j'ai seulement eu un joueur favori dans le hockey, c'était le Guy Lafleur. From Tursault. Guy Lafleur, born in Tursault. Remember? That'll be the end of the second period. That's it. That's all, guys. The second period is over between the Montreal Canadiens and the St. Blues. I know you are disappointed. I know you are frustrated. I know you want Montreal to win, but not going to happen tonight. Robert Thomas scored at 3:21, 19 on the year, sleep by Philip Brover. Third point for Probert. And finally, at 9:09, it's Alexandre Tessier, a sixth goal of the year, assisted by Ken Fuller, and Ducks, and Matthew Joseph. 13 shots by Montreal Canadiens for the total 18. One power play, did not capitalize. 12 shots by the St. Louis Blues for a total of 26. After 40 minutes tonight at the Enterprise Arena in St. Louis Blues, the Blues 3 at 4 and the Montreal Canadiens 1. That's it. All the updates that are there for the Montreal Canadiens. Butch, I think Butch, it's not much better. I think the Blues are right now the best team in NHL in the last couple of weeks, and Montreal faced them. So for me, it is what it is right now. That's a beautiful, Denis. 4 game in the row. We need a Red Bull third period again. Another one, I think, l'équipe RJ. The Lightning won 6-1 tonight. Not a problem. Alex, have a good night. You can watch whatever you want to watch. Me, I will support my team every night, every time, losing, winning. For me, a real supporter of the Montreal Canadiens have to support them on the good time and on the bad time. This is how that's my philosophy as a sport fan. I'm not changing team every week and to be negative. You have to support them all the time. Montreal Canadiens have an amazing, great year. See someone tell me October 9, March 25th, Montreal Canadiens are going to be in the playoff spot and fight for that spot. Again, the Sunny Blues, I would said, you are crazy. The Montreal, we're never going to be there. And I'm wrong because Montreal, they are where they are tonight. So for me, this is great. This is what is all about a rebuilding team where you play meaningful game in March and April. This is amazing. This is a good way for the future of Montreal Canadiens to know and to see where they are play right now. I don't know why we are negative, why we are give up on the Montreal Canadiens. If you give up tonight, but you should not come back to watching the Montreal Canadiens the next game, and the next game, and the next game. You should maybe follow the Toronto Maple Leafs or something else. This is how my philosophy about Montreal Canadiens. On the good time, on the bad time, on the rebuilding team, on the playoff team, they're going to get my support. I'm going to show up every night. I will do it. Why? Because they are my heart. This is what I was born with DNA. A Montreal Canadien logo. This is how it is. Then I get up at 5. Y'all, good night, pizza. You never know what could happen. LDP draft. LDP, thank you. Thank you, LDP. You, Buffalo Sabre, helped the Montreal Canadiens tonight. I don't think so. Dimitrov can play the playoff, LDP. Uh, exactly, Brian. Exactly, Larry. I know. Mark Elliott, frustration with the play is not giving up. They deserve the criticism. Um, A254 Montreal, let's go. Here we go, A2. Yeah, Butch. Fantastic. Let's see what's happening, guys, with all around the board tonight on the score. John Tavares, 4 points tonight, 2 goals, 2 assists. First of all, the Knights beat the Wall at 2-0. The Jet lead 2-1 against the Capital, no effect. Now the Avalanche lead 2-1, guys. 2-1 Avalanche. Nikoshkin scored his 19 goals. Drouin got another assist. McKinnon also. McCarr score is 27 goals. Kel McCarr, 27 goals. Now, Detroit lose tonight. The Flames lead 1-0, guys. Adam Kiapaka scored a second goal for line. Now, the Ottawa lose. The Flyers lose. The Pittsburgh lose. The Hurricane lose. Now, Detroit can lose tonight. The Flame win. And the Rangers lose. Guys, it's a great night. Whatever happening for the Montreal Canadiens? We see Rangers and Detroit. It's not about development. Just wait for it. Demida will trust Demigod. Yeah, you're right about that. Very nice jet shirt tonight. You're right. I don't know what happened, PLW. Some kind of blah, blah, blah from the penalty box. You're right, Masha, Nikushkin. You're right, Francois. Should Monty take a break against Tobash and Randy? Voilà, and Kevin, yeah, Randy, they play a back-to-back game. Expect Tobash Thursday night. That would be my prediction for Thursday night. Great point, N26. I will support you on that one about Dimitar. Great point, Mark, about the Kings and the Rangers. Would be something if Ottawa and usually are one missing out. Yeah, the Devils not looking good. Randy, I agree with you. I don't know in our tap. I did not follow too much you tonight. No time, but I pay attention. Fact, as Blues dominant from the first minute, it's not the Montreal are special bad. More Blues play a solid game and Montreal. Nicholas, send the four nation. Montreal play a lot of great, again, a good team. Edmonton, they play Colorado, Fleur Panthers, Ottawa, and then the traveling in Vancouver. I think they play the Kraken. My point behind that, Nicholas, tonight, this is the first team I see well structured, well organized. They don't give any space. It's a team really difficult to play again right now. Maybe the one of the best team I've seen so far. That's the reason they lead anyway, Nicholas. But this is a great team right now. Not for me, Devin. Yes, sir, Randy. Tonight will be hard, Francois, to come to bounce back. The Blues are really right now really well structured. I'll be shocked. I want at least Bennington crack. I don't see that. Lenny Hoare won 600 regular season game one with the Buffalo, a run with Kings, Lenny Ruff. Ben oui, mon Nicolas, on te souhaite une bonne nuit, mon homme. Very soon, A2. It's sad because all the game, the last 6, 7 game, Madison Carrier have a really good year, good games. That's pro one thing. It's happened sometime. A2 to have a bad game. The problem excel right now. The Blues play the best hockey game of the season. They are a hot team right now. No excuse. I will say to you, excel. But one of them, Randy, I don't know enough time. I don't see you at all. Exactly, PLW. Roger Delaney, welcome back, my friend. Long time we not see you, my friend Roger Delaney. We think about you all the time. 13 game, I believe. Sebastian number two. Great point about that. Now, Nicholas, you're right. Exactly that way, Denis. Cannot said better. Well said, mon ami Denis. François Desmisables, no problème. Ouais, et 10 heures pour l'instant, je pense, Nicolas. Good point, Excel is about regular time. PLW, they are the, I talked about this before the game start, right? 10 points the last 10 game, five of the six players, top six. Sorry to hear that, Roger. Speed recovery, my friend Roger. Prayer a thought about our friend Roger Delaney, everybody. Roger is one of the oldest person, but the most respectful and beautiful, great heart. I would be better now with the pacemaker, Roger. And glad to hear you feel better. I wish you the best. Good point, PLW. I agree with you, A2. GF, I don't see that, but made the playoff, yes, like Randy said. Um, Francois, this is game number 7 or 8 since he come back. It's up and down. Who goes with the second line, and that line, it's sometimes good, sometimes tonight they are not there like the team. I like his last two games, but Rouen at his best. It's a Rouen involved, engaged, drive to the net, create opportunities, playmaking. But tonight, he's not there like the most of his teammates. Possible, Denis. Yeah, excel like Laney. Roger, we wish the best, my friend. Very bad night tonight for Madison and Carrier together, Jason. Most assists by a rookie, A2. You're right about that, Ron. And our tap, talk a little bit more and face to Ron. Now, the second line tonight, I think New Hope have not a bad game. I think most of you will be disagree with me, but New Hope was more involved on that second line. Only New Hope have a good game tonight. I think N26, I don't know if you agree with me, N26, it was only his first practice with the team. I don't know. I think I would wait. Always like that, Roy. At least Jason, he tried something. You have two passengers beside him. Where Eleni did not there at all. So now in after that, I recheck what you just said. Like I said, you follow me when I said Detroit and Rangers need to lose, so you copy me. And then after that, Luciano said they hope they will win. So right now, you can hammer Luciano right away. No problem. We know what he does, his team. Good team in one season, then he disappear. So we'll see if it's happening again this season. The blue team are going to disappear one more time. But I take a note in our tap the comments of Luciano. A great point, Roy, by the way. Great point, A2. LDP. Good comments, Dennis, about that. This season, they are pretty good on the back to back. I need to recheck the record, but good comments about that, Dennis. Good point, Mark. Just a second between the pipe. I know in our tap, obviously, is a copyright about that, obviously, in our tap. But what would be something very soon for Luciano? And we just have to wait a little bit at the right time. At some point, Excel, the coach can do something, but he cannot make them to do everything from the coach, right? You establish the system, you show them video, you talk about, structure, the plan, everything like that. Then the responsibility is the players. Are you agree with me? Good point, PLW. We'll see, guys. The third player restart. We'll see how Montreal going to respond. Bush, I agree with you about that. Great comments. We'll see Montreal going to respond for the third period. Montreal return on the ice Thursday night. Again, the Flyers lost tonight. Now switch us now. Go back to Caulfield. Caulfield attacking now. Looking now. Caulfield didn't have nothing for the last four games. To Suzuki. Suzuki fake up now. They turn back at the ash mark. Set up by Strobel. Schlepper. Black shot to Sakaski. Turn around right there. Sakaski at the blind. Return puck to Suzuki. Suzuki now protect the puck at the blind. Lose the puck. If they're going to recover, the Wild scored a goal 2-1. Marcus Hohenson. The Jet 2-1. Avalanche 2-1. The Flame 1-0. Beginning of second period. Go back there in the net now. Set up by the Blues. Attacking now by the Blues. Should the puck. And Montembeault looking, make a save behind. Looking left and right. I have no clue where the puck is. Oh, Denis. 101 point for Kucherov. Poli predict 2 goals. I know. Hey, too. Go back now at the blind. When they face off, Tucker gave back to the D. dans le puck now. Intercept par Montreal, not good enough. The puck bouncing back to Kyrou. Kyrou back to Holloway. Strouble recover the puck now. Ballon now get back to Evans. Evans lost the puck all the way back to Anderson, chasing the puck to Binnington. Recover it by the Blues. Get the puck outside zone for the bench now. Holloway. Holloway with Anderson. Ballon now, followed by the Warrack. Holloway get back now to Anderson. Back to Gallagher. Intercept now. Gallagher looking back again to Jekai. Jekai looking back to Savard. Now, Hudson. Hudson now out of the blind. Should have puck now. Tip in front of net. Bennington hit the post on that one. The puck has some eyes right there after the tip in front, but hit straight the post on the right side of Bennington. Recovering up by Sutter. Get back outside the zone. Go back on the defensive side by the Blues behind Montembeault. I want Capital to score tonight. Montembeault make a save. Nicholas has 1 year, and the BCHL was level below major. All the effect, not really. Hard to understand why he was draft 16 well, just behind Caulfield. Coming out by New Hook, contre pas on the side. New Hook turn around. He'll break the puck behind the net. Set up by Rouen. Et back to Lenny. Shoot the puck bouncing on the right side of Bennington. Recovered by the Blues. Coming from behind par Rouen, intercept by New Hook. A penalty from Montreal Canadiens. Alex New Hook for holding or hooking, apologize. Délai penalty. Now by Montreal Canadiens, the Blues attacking now by Kyrou. Coming on offensive side. He's coming back. A big hit by Jekai, but intercept right away back over there. No response for the Blues. From hooking from behind, Alex Nehook was a penalty really well deserved if you look at the replay. Only the third penalty of the game, a second power play for the Blues. Yep, Tony, I agree with you. Go back now by Montreal, ice in the pocket. Go back at the blind. All the puck by the St. Louis Blues coming out by Holloway. Lose the puck and Montreal recovery. Icing the puck again. Go back to the Blues attacking up by Thomas. He back now intercept par Montreal Canadiens. With 20 seconds to go remaining, set up by TC. TC get back to the blue line, dans le parc behind, chasing now. And Madison intercept the puck now, ran puck around the board. The Blues, but Madison steal the puck again. Madison skate the puck at the blinds, coming at the red lines, coming offensive side. Control the puck on the left side at the goal line, looking now. Pratique the puck behind the net, and Madison skate with the puck again. Now get hit at the last second, finally, and then recovered by the Blues. Now attacking by by the Blues dans le parc behind the net. Or be a nice scene by the Blues and go to a center defensive side. And we have, of course, the Evans trying for the Montreal Canadiens. Only 2 shots on that power play. Great point, François. Good point, Denis, too. In our tap, Madison. No excuse, in our tap. I got eliminate me. Last 5 in my last 6 weeks. with 5 to 7 injury. It is what it is in our You're right, A2. Never ending story. Welcome back. Good point. This game was over before he start. At least I got my Chinese food. Here we go. Watch. I was a cross checking. Jackai Walker scream each other. 20. Hudson Mall excited players since Pinsky Demida will excel our expectation. Good point about that, Dennis. I'm not sure, Mark. Go back now on the back door. Recovery by the Blues. It's coming out on the left side. And then control the puck. Now 4 versus 4. On this moment, Montreal struggling. Lenny on the 4 versus 4. I don't know why. I don't get it. Anyway, recovery by the Blues. It's coming out into the zone. Intercept now by Holloway. Holloway decides to retrieve. It's coming out into the zone. Lenny cannot catch it. Recovery now by the Blues. Hudson, Lenny go back to the bench. No stretch us up by the Blues. It's coming into the zone. Pinch by Caulfield. Caulfield with Kyrou still the puck. Get back now to Carrier, I believe. Get back to Madison. Turn around. Play the puck to the wall. Get back. But intercept by the Kyrou. It's coming out by Falk. Now Falk attacking now with 2 versus 1. Should the puck Montembeault make a save? No rebound. I know clear about that, A2. Gonna try something, right? Yeah, you're right. TV timeout. Welcome back, Police Nader from Denver. Welcome back. Vous venez d'une voir le Charlot. Rien ne va pas pour le Canadien ce soir. Ben d'accord avec toi. Good point, Pete. Martin, welcome back, Pete. Can I win all of them, Tony? You're right. It's all good. Brent Burns, 914 game. Rand Sutter, guy, 526. Nick Zisky, 443. Alexander Kerfoot, 416. Interesting, guys. Most game consecutive and NHL active. Can they beat Phil Kessel? Congratulations, Woody. And Mr. John Mickelson is in the house. Yeah, and he's already what, Mark, 40 years old already, Sutter. Go back to Montreal. Caulfield get back again to or you get a puck back and we Caulfield walk again. Lose the puck. 4 versus 4. Recovery by Caulfield, battle now. Down the puck behind the net in front of Shine. Caulfield looking out, draw the puck back. Set up by Carrier. Get back now to Madison. Long shot up for Caulfield. The puck bouncing back. Intercept by the Blues. Go back to Shine. Going to be Evan Swank with 5 seconds to go. Possible and 26. Good point, John. Go back now by the Blues. Contre le puck. You're going to see a Blues guy manage the puck very well. Tucker now, bubble with the puck. Recover by the Blues. Shot puck. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. Jambibo. Let's see what's going on around the league, guys. The Golden Knights still winning 2-1. The Jets still winning 2-1. Both game are about approximately 8 minutes ago. Avalanche take the lead 3-1 against Detroit Red Wings, guys. Avalanche 3-1. The Flames still winning 1-0. So, not a bad situation for Montreal Canadiens. Whatever they lose tonight, only maybe the Rangers can make it friends. Go back now on the left side. Get out zone par Montreal, attaqué par Roy dans le parc net. Tuckers will be the first one, beat Roy to the board. Finally, the Blues try to get outside zone. And from the bench now, and down the park behind Montembeault. You can see, guys, the Blues execute so good. They play solid hockey. Quebec now plays trouble. He back now to New Hook. New Hook attacking now to the side, looking left and right. New Hook battle for the puck behind the net, chasing par Roy. Go back to New Hook. And now we have New Hook return puck to opposite side. A little bit too far for Lenny. No intercept. Lenny get back to the D. Shoot the puck, black shot in front net. Recover par Lennartson. Bubble the puck. The Blues recovery, get out of the zone. Attacking now par the Blues down the park behind Montembeault. Chasing out by Patrick Lenny. Lenny control the puck now. Return puck behind the net. Slap par Lennartson. New plus coming. Half of the third period. And that's it for 10 minutes. We need to find a player like him and his name, Gary Unger. Allez, go Habs, go. That's it, Chuck the Kane. So that by tonight, attacking by the Blues, attacking on the left side, looking left and right, shoot a puck, and score a goal. Philip Bobber. Bobber is 8th of the year, a night of 4 points for Philip Bobber. It's all about Montembeault, that one. Carrier -4. Now we send Tobesh. I think we should send Tobesh at the beginning of the third period. Or they prepare him for the next game. Nicholas, you're right. He shoot the puck and score a goal. 8 point and 26. Go back to Caulfield. Caulfield looking now. Shoot the puck. And the puck stopped at the blind pour le Montreal Canadiens qui le puck deep in the zone for Hudson. And now Hudson, he was, that shit was. Go back to Blues. Contre là. Contre un offensive upside à double line. Butch, 12 game to go after that. Good point, never ending story. Good night, Nicolas. On se reparle demain. Alex, happening sometime. It's happened. Good night, Randy. Philippe Robert, 4 points tonight, guys. +4. Yeah, no choice, E2. The only reason Montreal is there because Montembeault did very good the last 10 games. They have a bad game tonight, like many other. Good point, PLW. Check the behavior of Tobias right now. What he look like. I don't think so, Tony. Tony. They got beaten 9-2, 8-2. Pittsburgh beat them at some point. Um, I don't think so. Penalty now for the Blues. Elliot, welcome back. Um, Go back now à Dublin, ça par le Montreal Canadiens. Premier point for Caulfield. No chance, intercept par le Blues. Ice in the puck. Power play Montreal, second of the night. Power, welcome in the house. Go back at blind. Set up by Laney. Set up by Caulfield. Caulfield back to Laney. Laney back to Hudson. Hudson back to Suzuki. That's going to control the puck to the wall. Back to Hudson. Looking out to Laney. Fire puck in front of the tip. By Caulfield. Missed the net. Recovered by Suzuki. Suzuki back in front of the net. Sakaski. Ballon on the back end. Bennington make a save. Ballon behind the net now with Caulfield and Sakaski. Recovering up by Caulfield. Gave back to Suzuki. Back to Hudson. Hudson to Laney. Fire puck and miss completely his shot. Go back to Suzuki. Set up now on left side. Back to Suzuki, to Sakaski. Walk again. Sakaski walk back to Suzuki. Gave back to Sakaski to Hudson. Hudson gave back to Sakaski. He's coming now. Back to Suzuki in front of net. Gave back again. Suzuki, guys, woof, on that one. So, Laney, no hockey sense. Sakaski not looking good. Madison should be trade. Montembeault should be out. New Hook is not good enough. Who else? It's like we have now six players have to be traded tomorrow. Savard shouldn't be in the game anymore. Uh, it's painful. I don't know what to do. I don't know who we play next game. Ov score a goal. I don't know what to tell you. Every time out, and that would bring our final countdown. The final countdown between the Montreal Canadiens and the St. Louis Blues with a little bit less of 5 minutes to go remaining, guys. The Blues lead the Montreal Canadiens by the score 5-1 tonight. Tough to watch, tough to see that. But the good news, And the Detroit, the Flyers, the Ottawa Senator all lose tonight. So the winner tonight may be the Islanders. Will stay home. They did not play any game, and they see all the team losing. If the Rangers lose tonight, guys, Montreal stay in the race. They stay in the playoff. Here we go. Senpai, you right. We'll see if going to be ready. Interesting mark. Go back behind the net. It's happened, Alex. I think Alex, one thing we know, but nobody talk about Alex is like the St. Blues play a solid game for the Montreal Canadiens at the beginning of this game all the way to the end. So we blame the Montreal, but at the end of the day, the Blues are a better team on many aspects of the game. Like they dominate the Montreal Canadiens tonight, like they did for the last 15 games. They are 12-2-2. I give them 13-2-2. So good point, A2. Vancouver visit Islanders tomorrow. Evil, welcome to the house. Very interesting, Mark. Good point, Nicholas. Yeah, look, they use game for tomorrow. Guy will be back tomorrow to watching the Islanders game, I believe, tomorrow. Good game also at 10 o'clock. Thank for the likes. Thank RJ. Good point, Dan C. I agree with you. Larry, you're right. Pas de problème, mon M&M. If you think about the Blues, who are have a good, like think about this, right? Who the Blues have to be a really an enforcer or a guy can step up when is really physical. They don't have. I don't think so much. Follow need 2 years in American Hockey League. I agree with you, Steven, about that. Tony, they have a rebuilding team. Power play now for the Blues. Yeah, 8-2-5. I don't think they would just want to calm down the game, Nicholas. Yeah, Zucker, Tucker, power play for the Blues to the puck. There we go. Tobage, about six score. The Winnipeg beat the Washington Capitals on overtime, guys, 3-2. You're right, 8-2. Tobage, three shot, one goal. Seattle to 1. 15 goal of the year for Bolzik. We'll see N26. I still believe Washington guys are so good. I don't see that from Washington. I don't know why we don't give enough credit for Washington. If you think about that also, N26, Washington is going to play again Montreal, Ottawa, Islanders. That's strong enough for beat Washington. Intéressant, Butch. We never know RDP. Sur le pipe de Montreal. Toronto visite Laval Friday night. Good point, Brian. That's my question A2 earlier. That's it. The Montreal Canadiens got beat tonight, guys. This is woof. This is one of the hockey lesson from the Blues to the Montreal Canadiens. Did not happen a lot the last couple of weeks for the Montreal, but this is a really, really difficult game to watch if you're a Montreal Canadian, of course. 37 shots for the Blues tonight. Montreal got dominate on every aspect of the game. Montreal take the plane. They are going to the Philadelphia. The right point marker. We'll see what Montreal going to do. Francois, welcome back. Good point, Nicholas. Constantin. Yeah. Good night, Mark. Thanks for that. My friend, your support. Night, Ray. Friday, Thursday night, again, the Flowers. Will be interesting what Montreal going to do. Not a problem, Francois. All good. You stop by, click on the like. You did your job. Thanks again. Yeah, Guy. That's happened sometimes, guys. You have a bad game, and that's happening for the Montreal game tonight. Ah, Francois, Mexico. Enjoy your vacation, maybe. Well, GF, the Flowers played really bad in the last couple of games, but we'll see. All right, Larry. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks a lot. Jason, what about Evans, Henneman, Amia? Where was Gallagher, Anderson tonight? Awesome, Francois. I think so too, Dennis. I think Washington, guy, we don't give them enough respect. Good point of that. Bonjour, hey, Skeleton back in the house. Seven straight win for the Blues tonight. First time since February 9, and Montreal again lose by at least two goalie plus. Interesting, guys. Only since February 9. In our tap, Caulfield quiet for the full game. We're going to see now the press conference of Montreal Canadiens. We wait when going to start.
Execution on how we play the game. So yeah, we got to be a lot better.
Press conference, Nick Zuski.
Had a tough start on Saturday. Again here tonight. Is that a tendency, or is that something that needs to be corrected?
I don't know. I mean, we've down the stretch. We've had a lot of great starts, and we've got, and now we keep getting behind, and we're not gonna come back in every single game. So we got to do a lot better job of trying to get a lead and not be playing down 2 or 3 goals.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Voilà, mon Anthony, c'est très bien dit.
Dans la séquence que vous connaissez.
Oui, effectivement. Je pense qu'on était sorti slow un peu dans la game. On a encore fait la même chose un peu. Je pense qu'on s'est tiré dans le pied. On leur a donné le momentum. Je pense qu'en zone neutre, on a fait beaucoup de turnover qui leur a donné du momentum. Puis je pense qu'ils ont juste gardé le momentum pendant tout le match.
C'est plus une question d'exécution, d'après toi, que d'autres choses?
Oui, mais je pense qu'il faut être meilleur. À ce temps-ci de l'année, je pense que c'est inacceptable de faire autant de turnover en début de match. Puis vraiment, on sait que c'est une équipe qui joue quand même assez simple. Ils reload fort, puis dans le fond, ils ne donnent pas beaucoup d'espace. Puis je pense qu'ils sont vraiment, comme je dis, comme je dis, ils mettent beaucoup de pression. Donc c'est sûr qu'ils en ont créé par leur effort et tout, mais
Du départ plus lent, c'est arrivé aussi samedi. Vous aviez remonté, mais là, malheureusement pour vous, ça n'a pas été le cas. Est-ce que tu vois une tendance, des choses qui peuvent être corrigées? Comment tu vois ça?
Mais je pense que c'est à chaque gars de se préparer de la bonne façon. Comme je dis, je pense qu'on leur a donné le momentum en faisant beaucoup de turnover en début de match. Puis on n'a jamais été capable d'aller le rechercher.
Merci.
Interesting comments by Savard. Wait for the next one. Avalanche beat the Detroit after 2 periods, guys, 3-1. The Flame losing 2-1. Ouch.
The fact that the team lost a lot of battles there.
King 0-0 Rangers.
I mean, there's no secret they deserve to win. I think they simplified their game and made it hard on us early, and we didn't have a response. And this time of year, it's going to get harder and harder to win. And physically, you have to be engaged. And it's not that this group doesn't want it. It was just a night where I think they beat us at something that we talk about doing, and when we've won, stuff we've done well. And they definitely executed it better than we did tonight.
They were able to create a lot of chaos in front of Sam's net. Was it something they did right or something they had a problem with?
No, I think it's just everything. Got to block shots, got to tie up sticks, got to clear the way for our goalies to see the puck. And it obviously all starts with, trying not to play in your defensive end. So, I think there's a lot of areas that we can improve on. And, like I said, I just thought they executed a very simple game plan. They moved pucks up quick. They came at us with speed. They forechecked hard, and they got pucks in the net. And that's how you score goals this time of year.
I don't want to say that, teams are more prepared to play the Canadiens, but it feels like they respect you maybe as a team a little more, and they're bringing their A game maybe a little more than they were 3 months ago.
I think you're playing desperate hockey clubs all over. I mean, it's teams fighting for playoff positioning, teams fighting for seeding. You're not going to get a team off this time of year, so got up your game individually and as a team. I think it's got to be got to find a way to bring it a little bit more than we have, and it's just a case. Obviously, hopefully it's a one-off, but like I said, I thought tonight they did a better job of executing. a game plan than we did, and that's on us as players.
Thank you very much, Brendan.
They present different challenges.
As scorers, if you're getting chances, usually you feel pretty good about where your game's at. You've been getting a bunch. How are you feeling about? Is it starting to get frustrating at all? Or are you still able to see the fact that you're getting the chances, and that's a positive?
Yeah, I think it's a positive, to an extent. I think a lot of times when I look at my game, I try to look at what I'm creating and how dangerous I'm being on the ice, if I'm being effective kind of in all three zones. And I think recently I've been creating a lot, probably the most I have all season. And when you don't produce and you don't execute, I think a lot of the times it can be frustrating, especially sometimes when you don't get the result last game tonight. So I think maybe bearing down in some of those situations when I'm around the net, try and come up with a few, but going to need to here in some timely games coming up.
Feels like the last few games, like teams were making sure, like from the get-go, to don't give you any oxygen in the first period. Do you feel like the teams are stepping up their game now? They know that the Montreal Canadiens are not, what they were maybe a year ago.
Yeah, for sure. I think this time of year, every team kind of brings their best. You're playing a lot of teams that are in the playoff hunt, playing a lot of teams that are jockeying for position that need points at this time of the year, and the game's a lot tighter, along with the fact that we've been playing good hockey. Teams aren't taking us lightly, and tonight they suffered us early. Same with last game. So I think if we can take anything away from the past few games is our starts need to be better. We can't get behind and expect to come back every night. As much as we've done it recently, it's not an easy task to do against a lot of good teams. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks so much, RJ. We still wait for Martin St. Louis to complete the show tonight for a press conference. We still have a couple of games in action right now. The Colorado lead 3-1 against the Red Wings. This is good news. Devon Tay scored his 8th of the year. Nick Cash and Nelson got an assist. The Flame losing 2-1. This has surprised me. The Kraken does not help the Montreal Canadiens. The Kings Rangers 0-0 at the half of the first period. 2 shots for the Rangers, 3 for the Kings. Marco, welcome in the house. Good night, Lip. Yes, Roy. Yes, Nicholas, of course. What it was really impressive, Marco, is the fourth checking the Blues, but also the the cap control. When I say cap control, it's about they don't give a lot of space for the Montreal Canadiens to set up play. There was always someone in their face, and for me that's the big difference about that. Montreal Canadiens have what 25 shot maybe, but not many shot dangerous about the fact the tip in front of the new hook. Binnington I don't know how many high danger chance they have tonight. I don't see many of them for the Montreal Canadiens. So the Blues are well done, did a really good job to keep Montreal outside of the in front of the net, and they really control fastest team, win the battle, for checking better. Montreal completely got dominate overall. And of course, the bad goal for Montembeault, two of them at least. But Madison Kyrou, very bad night, -4. Um, the four line tonight, yeah, no many line. It was good game. Well, if we are going to throw an absolute stinker, go that is on the night one. The Senator also lose. Hopefully, the Rangers too. Go games, Tony. Well said, my friend Tony. Thanks, RJ. But I think PLW, the way they did it, they come back. PLW for the game. Last week, 3 times they come back on the third period. They get 1 point there, 1 point there. It's like anybody else, they get those points. But tonight, they could take advantage of a big opportunity if they win tonight, at least get 1 point. By the fact that Ottawa lose, Detroit going to lose, Pittsburgh lose, Flyers lose. Like all the teams on the Eastern.
Ce soir, Martin, ça doit être un petit peu plus difficile pour vous autres.
Ouais, tu sais, puis on a eu en deuxième, on a eu quand même des chances que peut-être on aurait mis ça plus proche, mais on n'a pas été capable de marquer sur les chances. Fait qu'ils sont séparés, puis ils ont continué à se séparer tout le match. C'était pas notre game.
C'est-tu les Blues qui jouaient aussi un peu style de hockey de série? Il y a 3 buts qui ont marqué que Samuel ne voyait pas rondelle.
Oui, c'est les gars en avant du net. Ils sont capables de lancer pour le bâton. Il faut qu'on fasse un meilleur job pour bloquer les shots. Il faut qu'on fasse un meilleur job avec les gars en avant du net, prendre le bâton. C'est rien qu'on n'a jamais vu, là. C'est pas comme si ça... c'est nouveau. Ça fait partie, même qu'on a scoré notre but nous autres aussi. T'sais. Fait que. Non, écoute, c'est une équipe qui joue avec beaucoup de confiance. C'est dans une bonne partie de leur saison. C'était un bon défi à soir. Puis, c'est pas le résultat qu'on voulait, mais on va regarder.
Les gars, on parlait beaucoup de. Je devrais dire, tu parles beaucoup de la vérité, qui est importante. Les gars ont pris ça sur leur dos ce soir dans le vestiaire en disant que la zone neutre, c'est inacceptable la façon dont l'équipe va jouer pour donner trop souvent la rondelle à l'adversaire. Est-ce que tu as le même
Oui, bien, je trouve, moi, je dirais les 10 premières minutes, on a fait tellement de revirements. Puis c'est dur de ne pas donner la possession à notre équipe en entrée de zone à cause de ça. Des revirements juste en dedans de notre bleu, essayer de sortir, être cute. Des revirements dans zone neutre. Ça l'aide l'autre équipe. C'est des actions qui aident l'autre équipe. On a fait beaucoup de bonheur.
Dans le cas de Samuel, est-ce que tu t'es senti épuisé par la charge de travail ce soir?
Non, je pense pas ça. Écoute, il y avait pas ils n'ont pas rendu la tâche facile. Ils sont en avant de lui. On aurait pu faire le meilleur job pour l'aider. Puis en troisième, je voulais donner du travail à Dobbs. La game était trop loin. Là.
You talk a lot about needing to elevate the B game. That's for when you don't have it on a certain night to kind of adjust to that. Do you think the guys could benefit from a night like this where it's so wrong to kind of demonstrate that point that the B game needs to be better?
Yeah, to me, at this time of the year, I feel like it's. I heard this saying the other day. It's not failure tonight. To me, it's fertilizer. That's what it needs to be.
In terms of the puck management you just mentioned, though, I mean, is that? Have you noticed that in the last few games falling behind?
A little bit. A little bit, especially like the Colorado game and this game. We'll talk about it. I don't necessarily felt that against the Islanders or Ottawa, but I definitely felt that against Colorado. And, their top two line, both those teams, they're dangerous. And, you do that when those guys are on the ice. You have to defend. And a lot of, these are guys that can finish on the chances too. So, we didn't make it easy on ourselves tonight. I didn't like how many pucks Binnington got to touch. Our forecheck was, not as good as in the past. I think it's something that we fuel off, and we didn't have much of that. And we'll look, some of it, I'll take responsibility in how we want to come up together, and because we don't always come up the same way. We try to game plan based on who we're playing against, and we'll take a look at it.
Si tu regardes l'Avalanche samedi, même ce soir, les Blues, on dirait que dès le début des matchs, ils vous respectent beaucoup plus peut-être qu'avant. Ils sont all-in sur vous autres. Ils vous donnent pas d'oxygène. As-tu l'impression que ces équipes-là, puis je sais qu'ils bataillent pour une place en série ou pour une place au classement, mais qui veulent vous enlever justement le moins possible de chance en début de match à créer du momentum présent?
Mais je pense que c'est comme ça pour toutes les équipes, surtout ces équipes qui sont dans la course comme ça. Ils ne te donnent rien. Ils ne donnent rien de gratuit. Il faut aller travailler. Puis à soir, il a fallu travailler beaucoup pour nos affaires. Puis je trouve qu'on leur a donné trop de choses gratuites sur la glace avec nos actions. Un petit peu de manque d'exécution, ça c'est sûr. Là, puis surtout dans les zones dangereuses, en sortie de la zone ou en haut de glace dans la zone offensive. Mais c'est des bonnes équipes de hockey. Puis on va continuer à corriger puis à apprendre puis à continuer à pousser.
Merci Martin.
OK, merci
Merci.
beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Et Martin Saint-Louis, after the game, talk about what happening to the team and how you see happening also for the Montreal Canadiens. Look, tough one tonight. Of course, it's not easy to watch as Montreal Canadiens fans, but it's only one game. Rangers lose tonight. They are on power play right now. The Rangers lose tonight. Montreal is still in the race. And whatever Rangers win tonight or lose tonight, Montreal is still in the race with 12 games to go. That's how I see that. If we blame 1, 2, 3 players tonight, I think we are on the wrong side of the game. We have to blame everybody. Forward, defenseman, goalie. Montembeault, 2, 3 bad goals. Defensively, Carrier Madison should play better game. -4, both of them. Forward. What's going on with the four line? Maybe one of the worst game of the direct lines for the last couple of weeks. Caulfield is 0 point the last 4 games. The second line, where Laney Roy tonight. So yeah, maybe new hook. Zuski, some flash. Strobel, not a bad game. Hudson, not a bad game. But Jekai, not a very good game. Sabah, not a very good game. But again, it's a machine of turnover at the dangerous zone area of the game. Example, at the blind exit, we turn the puck many times the first period. Without Montembeault, the first period could be 5-0. But still, they gave a goal at the end of the first period at delay for me. That was the turnover of the game. They never come back after that goal. And they deserve it because the way they not show up at the first period, I think they have only 3 shots at some point. So, bad game in the system, bad game happens on the season. And maybe it's again the best team in NHL. So we cannot be, if it was the San Jose Sharks, my only concern is they gave a lot of goal against. This is not good news for the Montreal Canadiens, in my opinion. Because before a couple of games ago, Montreal Canadiens was 2.6, I believe, goal again. But if you look about the last couple of results, guys, 6 goals tonight, 5 goals last game, 4 goals the game before that. They gave 3 goals before that. Now they gave 1 goal, but before that, 5 goals. So in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the last 6 games, Montreal Canadiens have 24 goals again. That's an average of 4 goals per game. This is why I don't like it. This is really not good, in my opinion. So Montreal Canadiens are 1-2 in the last 4 games. Good night, Marco. Have a good night, Marco. all because of the PLW, because of the execution. Montreal Canadiens was not very good. Again, tomorrow night we're going to do the game Islanders, I believe. Again, the Canucks. Huge impact on the standing for the Montreal Canadiens tomorrow night. If not, we're going to do a show at 8:30. I'm still not sure. But with all the result of the game tonight so far, Montreal Canadiens have 1 point in front of the New York Islanders. The Rangers have 1 point behind the Montreal Canadiens right now, with 1 game in hands. Now, if the Rangers win tonight, they pass the Montreal Canadiens, but Montreal have 2 games in hands against the Rangers. The Columbus have 2 points behind the Montreal Canadiens. The Detroit, if they lose tonight, they're going to be 3 points behind the Montreal Canadiens with 1 game in hand for the Montreal. So, Rangers, Islanders, Columbus are really close with the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal tonight, they are 4 points behind Ottawa. Imagine if Montreal won tonight, they would be 2 points behind Ottawa. It is what it is. What's happening, Tony, in the next game? Twelve games to go. 12 games to go. Montreal play Thursday, Flyers. Carolina Friday. Flap Panthers Sunday. Flap Panthers Tuesday. It's going to be a fun end of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. And they lead today, move on to the next game. We hit a very solid team, the St. Louis Blues, tonight. Now, the Blues guys, with the win tonight, they lead the Vancouver Canucks by 5 points, and they have 2 games in hands, the Vancouver. The Calgary Flame are 4 games behind the Blues with 6 points. Now, the Flame play tonight. They're losing. Not a good news. I think right now, tonight, it's over for Utah. I don't see Utah come back with that. Now, the Flame are 37 points. In the league, the Flame and the Montreal Canadiens are back-to-back 17 and 18. The Flame are 5 points and the bottom 10. The Detroit Red Wings. That'll be a huge W for Montreal if the Calgary Flame can win tonight. If Calgary win tonight, guys, I guarantee you Montreal have 2 first-round picks. But we have to wait the result of this game, where I believe is still 2-1 for the Kraken with 11 minutes to go remaining of this game. Calgary Flame been that way, guys, cannot put a lot of goal on the net. That would be the problem they got. Can the Kraken get the W tonight? Kovalev, Monday gonna be the downfall of this team. Question for you, Kovalev. Do you think where they at right now, is it because of Montembeault or is it because of Tobias and Primo? Montembeault is one of the reason why the Montreal they are where they are right now, Kovalev. In my opinion. I don't like to see the Calgary Flame with their black jersey. I don't want to do that. I love the red jersey. No contribution, the first line for the Calgary Flame tonight. Go Flame, go Pete. And yeah, you're right. That's my point behind that. Yeah, Skeleton, we feel the same way too. I don't like him. I like the red jersey. I've been a good fan for the red jersey. Absolutely, Danielle. And now Colorado went 3-1. Whoa, a breakaway by McKenzie to the park will make a save. Jake Allen is done with Montreal Canadiens, Kevalev. Kenneth said if he was with Jake Allen. And Allen last year was the worst goalie for the Montreal Canadiens. Six goals away from passing Wayne Gretzky. 5 goals to tie Wayne Gretzky, I believe. That's all, guys. That will be the end of this show tonight. I know. Tough one. It's a tough one for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. I was watching the game for Calgary Flame. 6-1. It's okay. We'll be right back Thursday night for the Montreal Canadiens. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be back. I don't know if we do the Islanders game or we're going to do a Montreal Canadiens show. Stay tuned. Check your notification. We want to thank all the moderators tonight. Ron and Artap and Luciano. Ajay Calabo, the news update. Mark Elliott and Larry Labrie, both of them scored a goal with a super shot. Thanks so much. And all of you been at the game tonight. Click on the likes. If you click on dislike, we love you anyway. We're not mad at you. It's a choice. You like it or you don't like it? I'm not going to change nothing in my life because I respect all of you. What a great night overall. The great comments in the chat. The only reason we get better and better and we grow the channel day after day is because
you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
I'm going to watch the Flames game following by the Kings tonight. So don't go forget to follow me tomorrow night. Danielle, thanks so much. Luciano, thanks so much. Pete Martin, Run with Kings. We have PLW. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, PLW, to be with us. We don't appreciate you enough, PLW, because you bring a lot of great contents in the chat. And we've been disagree sometimes, but at the end of the day, PLW, one thing we like, we love hockey, and you're really, really knowledgeable about hockey. So PLW, we give you the first star of the night, my friend PLW. And Tony is in the house, Eddie P, also many people in the chat. Thanks so much to be a part of the show. Pete Martin, have a great night, buddy. Everybody have a good night. I can wait to see you tomorrow night. Until then, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Someone we said 2025, Nicolas is in the bed, look left, so it is what it is. No, don't be discouraged. Be happy about the Montreal Canadiens. I can wait to see you next time. The Hockey Nation Show, the Habs Nation, want to tell you one more thing. We love you, friends. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will back tomorrow night. Until then, I'm hungry. I'm starving. Daniel Melanie, thanks so much, buddy. We have a new people. Denis Girard was with us tonight. We missed a couple of people tonight. They're not here, but it's okay. You cannot be mad. Oh. Here we go. Peace out. Booyah. Good night, everybody.